Hello.
Hello, Mr. Livingston.
Hello. I got tired of waiting, so I just figured, fuck it. We're both just sitting here staring at the goddamn computer.
Fuck it, indeed. Yeah, I've got my beer on standby. I did my
Coffee.
I did my echo sound check beforehand to make sure everything's tip top.
That is lovely. I'm going to remember to mute when I vape this week. 'Cause apparently I do that a lot. Joe, I got to tell you, man, I can't. I don't know if you've ever thought about vaping, but don't let the douchey thing scare you.
No, it's to be honest. Um, my friends vape,
Uh-huh.
and I've tried their vaporizers, and it's never really. I mean, the tobacco aftertaste is disgusting, but initially
Oh,
it's quite
God, don't do
enjoyable.
the tobacco ones.
No, I mean, like I'm talking about
Oh,
cigarettes in
oh, I
comparison to
know.
vaping.
I
Yeah.
know. I know. I
Uh,
fucking love smoking so much. Oh, it was so great. I tried to smoke a cigarette. It's fucking useless because this is like way better. I get to smoke blueberries and it feels satisfying. It's the
hmm.
future, man. Stop living in Stalin's Russia. That was their war, their famine.
Uh,
Down here, it's our time. It's our time down here. You ever seen the Goonies?
I've seen it once.
Oh, okay.
Ah, I think it's is it, what I'm assuming that quote is a bit out of memory. It's been over 10 years probably since the last time I've seen it.
It holds up surprisingly well.
Hmm.
I've been going through old movies, and yeah, Running Man's on the list.
Running Man is it's a strange one because
Yeah, oh yeah,
it has a lot of like it's got obviously it's a game, it's kind of doing this overtop game show thing,
yep.
and so you have a lot of intermissions of choreographed dancing, which kind of takes you out of it.
It's fucking weird.
Um,
It's fucking
but
weird.
it's I feel like it's actually one of the few kind of 80s action movies where I wouldn't actually mind a bit of a gritty reboot just because it's actually got
Right?
it's actually got some really interesting themes.
Oh, you did Total Recall, but not Running Man. Fuck you. Total Recall was fine on its own.
Oh yeah, Total Recall is great.
The new one's okay.
I haven't seen the Colin Farrell
It's
one.
it's worth watching once. I'll probably watch it several times because I bought it, and that's my rule.
I'm still trying to think of which big Schwarzenegger movies I have left to go through. I still haven't
Commando.
I've still haven't seen Commando, but and what was
Oh my god, you have to watch. Commando has to be high on your list.
I think it's
That
just because of all the puns. I think he was it.
it's
There's one
so
of the main villains,
ridiculous.
and he throws a pipe through somebody's chest, and either says to pipe down or to simmer steam down or simmer down or something.
Remember when I said I'd kill you last? I lied.
I lied.
But it's a good one. It really is.
I think the thing is with a lot of these movies, they might be silly in the way they're executed, and they have that enjoyability to them. But a lot of them actually have like for kind of when you look at it, they have that kind of interesting premise. There was a one where there's a clone of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's like a helicopter
Oh
pilot,
yes, Sixth
and
Day.
yeah, and there's like a
The
whole
six, I
conspiracy.
actually bought the Sixth Day just because it's so fucking ridiculous. He gets that clone dog, and there's another clone dog, then there's another him, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
But like a lot of these movies, but like if you describe the synopsis and you just took Michael and he took out Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's like, oh, this sounds like a really gritty dystopian science fiction movie that examines our society today.
But now
And
they're
then you put
now they're
Arnold in the
dancing.
mix, and it's just loads of puns and ridiculousness.
But why are they dancing? Why are there dancers? It's the post. Fuck you.
I
Because it was
just
the '80s, and that's how
it,
the '80s fucking rolled.
it was the 80s. Um, the kind of the jumpsuits they're wearing, it had
Oh
so
my god.
it was so over the, it was it's just for
It
kind of the
was. It was
uh,
fucking horrible.
But it will make it. It's a perfect movie for video game adaptation. Even if it was like a Xbox arcade, like a downloadable type game. Like you have all these boss type characters with their respective kind of themed outfits and supposed abilities.
See, you'd think that would have made a good game. You'd think it'd be all spelled out right there on how to make that into a game, and yet the NES Running Man game is fucking horrible.
Is it better than the ET? Was that a
Well,
Nintendo?
of course it is. That's Atari 2600.
I
And
actually played that game.
I actually owned that game as a kid and just thought I sucked at video games.
Isn't the reverse of it? Was it the Superman Nintendo's Super Nintendo?
64.
Was that meant to be one of the worst video game adaptations?
Yeah, it's just hard. It's just a really shitty fucking game.
Mr. Tatum.
Yes. President Tatum.
I'm not sure if I can acknowledge your authority, Mr. Tatum.
Yes,
but,
you will. You will.
but we will proceed with these talks like gentlemen, regardless.
Ah, man, this week sucked.
We're on Twitch.
This week sucked. Ah.
We're off Twitch.
Well,
Well, that's quick.
No, we're off now.
What, why are we off?
Because you were saying about your week. Do you want to
No, we can put that
broadcast
on Twitch.
No,
We can
no,
put that on
continue.
Twitch.
Yeah,
Okay, we're
proceed.
back on Twitch.
Yeah. We're live, baby.
Part 2.
Part 2 of the quote unquote shoot.
Oh, this been a week. This been a week, man. It's mostly my car's fault.
Well, yeah, a lower ball joint going on you is a real fucking bitch.
In the same week as cocaine in the car.
Cocaine in the car. How the fuck
How the
you
fuck?
not in jail?
Because
Not that I want to see you in jail, mind you.
the cop in well, since we're live in the town that I'm currently in. I went to the police station there and I asked the officer there. He said, usually with stuff like this, we just assume that it's not yours because why would you go to a Best Buy to have work done knowing that there's cocaine in the car?
Because some people are stupid.
Yeah, but he's just like, you know what? At points like this, we're just gonna assume that you just don't know, and we're just gonna destroy it. Like if it was a traffic stop, yeah, you'd be in jail. But since people were working at it at a Best Buy, yeah, it's not yours. Plus
What were you having done at the Best Buy?
I was installing a Bluetooth device into my radio.
So it's just like any time you fill up your tank of gas, your car's more likely to break down.
What are you
You
talking
just
about?
got your stereo hooked up, and then your lower ball.
I didn't
joint
even get the radio hooked up. I didn't get that hooked up because the moment they found that, they had to stop work immediately. So
Oh, well, if it was me, I'd be crying foul because I bet you it's because of the tow truck.
what are you talking about?
Did they tow your car when they found the coke?
Oh no.
No?
They just took,
Oh,
they just
okay.
took it. They just took it out of the shop and was like, "All right, just go."
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, the police took the cocaine and destroyed it. And was like, "All right, whatever."
Yeah,
They just
destroyed it.
yeah, I know. They just
You hooked up 2 cops. That's what happened.
they just put a they just made a file or a police report and that was it.
Sure they did.
Yeah.
Jared's like, I don't give a fuck what they did with it.
I do not care.
Enjoy, motherfuckers. Thanks for
Yeah.
not taking me to jail.
Yeah, exactly. So that was fun. That ruined my whole Saturday. And then, what was it? Wednesday, I went to a driver's defense class. Well, Monday they changed my hours again at work. Now
Why are
I'm
you
there.
taking defensive driving?
Maybe I'll tell you about that. Monday they changed my hours, so now I'm late. I'm later to work. That's why I'm so late to be on the shoot tonight.
Well, that explains tonight.
Yeah, because my job don't know what they're doing with me. They
Right.
seriously, well, they don't know what they're doing in general, but specifically with me, they don't know what they're doing because there was talking about changing my hours earlier to 6 o'clock in the morning to 2. I think I mentioned this before, but it seemed like everybody wants me to do it except for the boss.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that certainly complicates things.
Yep. So they change. So Monday comes. I go to work usual hours, but apparently they changed my hours without actually telling me that they changed their hours.
Oh,
Changed my
God
hours
damn it.
to 11:30 to 8. So that's been that. So Wednesday they told me to go to this defensive driving course because I had to take this driver's. I had to take this course in order to drive companies' vehicles.
Oh, I just assumed you got caught driving.
No. It's just so I could drive company vehicles.
Oh, well, that's certainly a surprise.
Yeah, which is funny because
I
after
figured you'd
this,
be taking it just because of how the fuck you drive.
yeah,
Some
no,
cop saw you and said, nah, you
no,
be at
not
this
really.
place Tuesday at 6 p.m.
No, no, just no. I actually got paid to be there. Um, but I had to take that, and which is funny because with everything that's happening at my job, I might have I might have taken this course for nothing. But
Oh, God
uh,
damn it.
so
Well, you got paid.
yeah, right. So that's why I don't care. All right. So after the Wednesday, after the taking that driver's course, I'm sorry, Joe, if I'm stepping on something you had to say.
Oh,
But
do not apologize.
all right. So I had take the driver's defense course. 8 hours. Actually, it was pretty fun. The funniest thing about that taking that course is like I think at 10 he mentions the driver's instructor mentions that there's going to be a test at the end of the day. And I'm not really good at taking tests, like not at all. So like the whole day, I'm kind of nervous because I'm sure I'm going to fail this test. Like I'm taking notes, I'm paying attention to this course, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh man, I'm going to fail this course. End of the day hits. We did the test as a group, and not even that. The driver instructor was pretty much giving us the answers. Like he wanted to get the fuck out. So anyway, after that, I'm about to head home. I've stopped at a few places. I'm about to head home. I'm on my way to the turnpike when suddenly my left tire fucking fucks over me and like just pops out.
The
Like,
lower ball joint detached, which thereby separated it from the
yeah.
secure point in the suspension, which allowed
Uh-huh.
the wheel to
Yep.
camber outward.
And fucked up the axle.
Yeah, I would imagine the CV shaft is fucking toast.
Yeah.
You'd be lucky
So
if that's all. The tire should be fucked.
tire not fucked. I had to get a new tire, but the tire wasn't fucked.
I would get a new tire because those
Yeah,
fucking those belts are gonna break.
yeah. I got. I'm
You
getting a
can
new
you
tire.
can't stress new tires like that. They're not like the ones in the 80s.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I plan on getting a new tire.
Those fucking
Just
things can take a bullet.
yeah. So so that happened. I was stuck in town for overnight. Luckily, where it happened at, it didn't happen on the turnpike because
Yeah,
that's where I
right.
was heading.
Yeah, going 70.
Yeah, but
That would be disastrous.
it happened in a small town, so it, on a cold night. But yeah, it happened in a small town. Police immediately had to get a tow truck because it happened at an intersection. So
I'm
I
sitting here all pissed off that I got to resand this goddamn N64 again. And I'm like,
Meanwhile,
I'm sick of doing this shit again. Jared sends me a picture. I'm also doing things again. And it took me a few minutes to realize that the focus was on the mirror of the tow truck he was sitting in. And then it all hit.
because a couple months ago, the driver's side axle broke on me. So that's why I was like, yeah, it's the axle again. But anyway, I was stuck overnight. Luckily, it happened in a small town near where I go to get my car fixed, where I usually got it there. So I was lucky with that. Like,
So the tow bill wasn't that horrendous.
it was still, yeah. But luckily for me, my insurance company was gonna my insurance company is gonna reimburse me for it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
When the hell does that ever happen?
How much I paid them? Yeah, they better fucking reimburse my shit. But
I don't know if you understand how insurance companies function.
I know.
They don't give a fuck how much you pay them. They're going to
Yeah.
try not to pay your shit.
Yeah, I just gotta hope that nothing happens between now and when my thing comes back again. New billing cycle comes again.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, stuck overnight. Had to get that. Hanged out with my goddaughters. Yeah. And then the next day, my job calls very early to come in to do the job that everybody wants me to do, but my boss doesn't want me to do. Yeah. Yeah. It's been that kind of week.
Which way do I go?
Right. And I had to do, and today I had to do both jobs. So, yay. The job, the job they don't want, the job everybody wants me to do except for my boss, and the job I don't want to do and nobody else wants me to do except for the people that wants me to do it. Yeah.
Fuck
That was my
adulting.
week. I know, right? I know, right?
I've been trying to train a new guy who's apparently untrainable.
Oh, ooh.
Slowly came to that realization. He's a good guy. I like him. He is. He's a good guy. I don't think he's gonna make it through the next week.
You probably won't.
If I was a magic 8-ball, he wouldn't want to shake me.
Yeah. I'm mad too because my fucking government check is gone now. Yeah.
I got part of my back.
Yay!
It's gone as well.
Yay! I'm the only thing I'm kind of like I'm okay about because this actually happened on my my week of getting paid. So like it hurt me, but at least
Right. It could have hurt a lot more.
yeah, it could have hurt a lot more. Oh, that would have sucked.
Yeah, 2 days before payday.
Yeah. So you were saying? I interrupted you.
Who's this?
I don't know.
We were talking about Running Man. That was a while ago.
Oh, we were talking about the various films of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and yeah, now I've lost track. We were just going through his various filmography, and yeah, we were just doing a bit of a rundown.
That's the recap.
All right.
That was pretty much it. We were just going through some of his key films.
Why did he come up?
Because Joe watched Running Man for the first time earlier this week, and I brought it up.
Happy 2017.
Happy 2017, Jared.
That still didn't take as long as it took Mississippi to abolish slavery.
I know,
wait,
right?
wait, really?
Yeah, that happened a couple years ago.
2014.
What in the fuck?
Yeah,
They never ratified the bill that abolished slavery.
They never did that. They never got around to that.
Apparently, Mississippi is more backwards than me. Jesus.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, I would have told you that. Oh, the abolishment of slavery wasn't was like the least of the things about Mississippi.
Wait, that's a lesser problem?
Huh?
Oh, you made it seem like, Oh, that was the least of Mississippi's problem.
Oh,
That's
it is. Oh, it is.
Then now I've got to wonder what the worst of their problems are.
Yeah. Don't
Take the
don't
Urban
go to,
Dictionary.
don't go to Mississippi, man.
Mississippi. Know how to cornhole.
Yeah, God. Oh,
Mississippi.
man. They don't know how to party, man.
No, but they do know how to cornhole.
Ew. I need to finish this wall. Anyway, so with that, we're going to welcome everybody to the quote unquote shoe. The best thing about the quote unquote shoe are the people on it. I'm your host, Jared H. Tatum, President Jared H. Tatum. With me tonight is Rob Shoetime.
I'd like to dedicate this episode to present friends.
Yeah. Oh, President Friends. Hey. And Joe the Communist.
Hello, comrades and people of Ross. I do formally reject
The
Jared's
people's
presidency,
president.
but we shall have a civil discussion nonetheless.
Fuck
I'm
you, man.
I do have to technically side with Jared here, Joe, being how I'm not in the Ross. I'm enjoying it from this point of view. This is hilarious to me from the outside because I'm not seeing any of the fervor in the Ross about this. So,
yeah, Roland's been your biggest fan, Joe.
yeah, but you didn't announce any candidacy until after the polling started.
I actually honestly, I thought it was just a pre-existing meme, and then I realized there was an actual election going on, and I was like, "Oh, really?"
Which is kind of disrespectful to James, if he's asked me.
I thought for a good while I just assumed you were the de facto leader of the refugees spill, not realizing there was an upcoming election going on.
I kept saying, "Vote for me."
Yeah, but Jared, I don't think anybody realized that you were actually saying that because
I was
Lord Mayor, Governor, Judge.
I was literally saying, "Vote for me."
Yeah, but you go around saying I'm the fucking emperor, I'm the goddamn judge mayor. So everybody else just thought you were president, judge, mayor.
No, the thing is, when I say those other things, I just say them. I'm just like, hey, I am Triple Crown King now. I never actually say vote for me for Triple Crown King.
Who the fuck knows that?
Yeah,
that's why it gets confusing. There's some grey lines.
Yeah. Y'all should have known.
Oh, please.
Y'all should have known. Anyway.
You know what you did.
Anyway. So that was that. And that's the end of that conversation. What happened this week?
Let's see. What happened this week?
I have no fucking idea. I've been too busy working.
Me too. I've been too busy with my car and shit.
Some mild terrorism in London.
Yeah, what happened?
Mild terrorism.
Like,
I hold the spicy on my terrorism, please.
Diet terrorism happened.
It's like 0% sugar terrorism.
It's the Coke Zero of terrorism.
Exactly. It's
fuck. We are fucking horrible.
Yeah, no. Goes back to the Paris attacks. That episode.
Exactly. Comparatively, that's what I'm saying. If you compare it to all the recent misgivings, then yeah, it is really diet terrorism.
So what exactly happened? Because I just
the Irish are going, please.
Right.
A gentleman drove through several people. He ploughed through several people on Westminster Bridge, which is adjacent to the Houses of Parliament. And then he stabbed a police officer, and then he was shot dead. And I believe 4 people, including the suspect, were killed.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks.
It really does.
Doesn't sound like terrorism light at all. That sounds fucking horrific.
We've done worse.
Like on a body, on a magnitude sense.
Yeah, I mean, we've done worse. We've done real worse.
1 death is a tragedy. 1 million is a statistic.
Stalin, you know your quotes.
I do. That will soon fade from memory after I've stopped listening to hardcore history, but for right now.
Oh, you listening to hardcore history?
I'm in. I'm all in. I'm
I
on
fucking
part
love it.
6 of episode for Armageddon, and they're like 3.5 fucking hours an episode, but I
And
can't
again,
stop.
and
I've been
again.
risking getting in trouble at work listening to it at work. Just
Yeah,
pushing the limit, seeing if they'll say anything.
I think I used to always hear Rogan talk about this podcast, but I just never got around to
if
getting into it.
if you have like 3 to 4,
Joe, this
if you
is
have
your
yeah,
podcast.
this is for you. If you
Dude,
have
I'm
3,
listening to a 6-part series of 3.5 hour plus episodes
mm-hmm.
about World War One.
It's the quote
Oh
unquote
wow!
shoe. It's
I
the quote
just
unquote shoe
listened
for
to the
history.
Russian uprising of World War One.
What's the more recent episode? Because I was
Oh,
getting
oh,
into it, but like they had like a couple years of like a couple years or a couple months hiatus. That's why I had to like stop listening to it because I wasn't sure when it was coming back.
I don't know. I just found it.
You
So
just found it, started went down that rabbit
I'm
hole. Huh?
just going through an episode list. I don't know when they came out.
All right, cool. You know what? Let me look at it now. But yeah,
Yeah, Joe, you
um,
should check it out.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely check out
Is
Hardcore
this
History.
on SoundCloud or on
It's
iTunes
on.
or?
I
Yeah,
listened to it on Stitcher.
yeah. I
I do
know it's
not
on.
have.
I know it's on iTunes.
I will have to re-download my iTunes. It's been a while.
It
I've
should be on. It should be on
SoundCloud, I would think.
SoundCloud. Let me check. I really got to convert to my new phone, man.
You got a new phone and you ain't using it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not.
So what is it? Just your redundant phone? Is it your phone double in case your main phone gets assassinated? What's going on?
No, no. The thing is, my old phone is slowly dying, like really slowly dying.
So this phone you
Jared's
have
getting all of
he's,
his money worth out of it.
he's in line of succession. Is that what you're saying? When the old
Yeah,
phone dies, the new
yeah.
one
The
will
new
take
phone.
it.
Yeah, but the
The
thing
new
is, I
phone.
haven't. This week's been crazy. Plus the fact that I just haven't taken the time to actually convert all my stuff from this phone to the new phone. Plus, I really got to go through what I really need versus what was just garbage.
In there.
Yeah. So yeah, I just didn't take the time out to.
See, if you
That's why
didn't have Apple, you could just get a bigger SD card and say, fuck it.
yeah, I can still use that now. I got a plug for it, so I can do shit like that. But that's why I really haven't been photoshopping anything because
Because you don't have any of your materials.
no, it's not that. It's just I don't know. I'm a little hesitant of doing it on the new phone.
Uh,
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. It's an Apple product. It's exactly the same as the one
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
using.
yeah, yeah. It's not even that. It's just I don't know.
Memories,
No, yeah. I guess so.
sentiment. That's been your phone since the very, very, very beginning of all of this.
It's just
When we were testing for the
well,
first episode,
well, well,
you got
well,
that phone the next day.
well. Technically, this is not.
Oh,
This was a
replacement for that one.
yeah.
Yeah, Jared bought a phone for the headset to use for games, finds, and videotapes. First
hmm
episode.
Oh, God.
Oh
What
my
was I
God, I will never forget that call. I have it recorded somewhere
so
of you
good.
and me trying to hook up a fucking
I
microphone
phone
into
to
a
it.
goddamn karaoke machine, and
Machine.
then from the karaoke machine to the iPad, and then listen to the phone.
Right.
Let's just say mixed results.
We almost had it.
It was ambitious. It was very resourceful.
Imagine if that shit worked.
That'd still be how you're doing the shoot.
I know,
Just
right?
fucking karaoke machine.
Right.
Where the fuck is the karaoke machine? Every goddamn Friday night.
Every goddamn. God damn it. What was the name of that fucking show?
Hardcore history.
Yeah, but it's something hardcore history.
Oh, fuck me. See, I want to say Dan Cummins, but that ain't right.
It's Dan Carlins.
Yeah, see, that's it.
I know this is great podcasting, but
I'm gonna go with the opposite of what you're saying.
tracks, people, albums, playlists. Nope, I can't. Nope.
Yeah. Oh man, Joe. Yeah, his whole thing on I think it's like the third episode of the Blueprints for Armageddon, where he goes over the Battle of Verdun. It's like, holy shit. I mean, I knew some shit about it, but I'm not European. I didn't grow up learning about the Great War.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna.
we had a pretty basic overview of like the Schlieffen plan and
Oh,
the
it's fucking
the general basic
horrible.
tactics. It's insane to think about, and that also overlooks like a lot of stuff that was going outside of the
Right.
European theatre. In like what we did like a one or two classes on the Gallipoli campaign.
Uh-huh.
That was a whole
Yeah.
thing entirely different.
Where
That
they
was
were
a big
supposed to
fucking clusterfuck.
steam right in and just lose the ships, but they didn't.
Yeah, it kind of ended up like if
They
D-Day
drug
went
their feet and
wrong.
let the people, marshal their forces.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean they ended up on the wrong beach, and yeah, it was a
Uh-huh.
big yeah.
I can't stop listening. It's so long.
the current episode is from January 25th. The Destroyer of Worlds. What happens if human
Yes.
beings can't handle the power of
Yes,
their own
that's the one I
weaponry?
listened to first. It goes over the Cuban Missile. It goes from the beginning of the atomic age through the Cuban Missile Crisis.
And if you have 6 hours to spend, really recommend listening to Hardcore
That's a
History.
Blitz episode.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the fucked up thing is that's one of his short ones. It's 6, and that's the first one I listened to. It took like a week.
You know what's funny? I'm looking at this playlist right now. You say that's a Blitz episode. That's the shortest one. They go. Let me say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 episodes I can see right now. That Blitz episode, his longest episode.
Well, yeah, but those other ones are parts of longer
Yeah,
episodes.
yeah, I see that.
Part 1 is 3.5 fucking hours.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
You know what?
good.
I'm actually listen to that tomorrow. So you've been subscribed, so I can watch you tomorrow. I mean, listen to you tomorrow. Anyway,
Let's podcast about other podcasts
yeah,
that
let's
like
podcast. You know what?
podcast.
This is a podcast episode. What is your favorite podcast?
Podception.
Podcast recommendations. Let's do that.
Still loving Time Suck. I actually knuckled up and bought a T-shirt from him.
From where?
Time Suck. Dan Cummins. See, you're supposed to be listening to the goddamn shoe. That was your fucking homework.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You don't get to listen to hardcore history till you listen to the goddamn shoe.
Sorry, my car had cocaine. That's been my excuse. That's been my excuse for things this whole week.
Just general alcohol and shenanigans on my part.
My friend asked me if she came up to me like, "Do you smoke weed?" I'm like, "No." Like, why? You used to smoke weed all the time. Like, I know. Like, why you stop? They found cocaine in my car.
Why not? See, I've known people like that with other drugs, man. I actually know people that can handle meth. I know that sounds fucked up to say, and I didn't believe them.
Can you really handle meth?
Yes, these motherfuckers are still doing this to this day. I'm not going to say any names because no, but they'll just, they'll buy a big pile of meth and they'll meth out for a week and then they put it down for like 8 months.
So, if you were to ask these individuals, like, how frequently do you take meth, good sir? Would they just say, I dabble a bit on the weekends. Oh, I have.
But it's not even that. It's not like they'll do the fuck out of it for a week, just have a total meth house for a week, and then they're good for 8 months.
I can't do that with meth. Not with meth.
Oh my god, man! I smoked meth one fucking time.
Not with meth.
That
You
was
are.
one too many.
I
Holy shit! Did I
think
not
that.
like that? I
I
thought I
think.
was having a fucking heart attack. Oh,
Wow, you described Jared on weed.
I
Jared on the
puked.
weed.
I puked like 3 times.
Now you're not describing Jared on the weed.
Reminds me of when I took speed. Oh god, it's horrible.
Ah,
Well, yeah, meth is like super speed.
I fucking love weed, but I
I
hate
know.
smoking it.
So don't smoke it, Jared.
I don't. I
Just
don't
eat
anymore.
Get
snort,
edibles.
snort resin.
I
No,
don't
don't
even.
don't ever snort resin.
I don't
Okay,
think that would help.
I stopped doing that then.
I hate. I hate the beginning part of smoking, but like that crash always. The moment that point where you get hungry, that's when I start loving
Yeah,
weed.
Jared, that's part of the cycle of getting stoned, dude.
Yeah, but the thing is the paranoid cycle is longer than the crash.
See, I've never got paranoid.
See, that's the thing. I really believe it's because I started late. I think there's an age.
See, I think I started too early and I was too immature. I used to smoke in parks and stuff where
But
occasionally police patrols and that kind of stuff.
but
So,
do you get paranoid?
oh yeah, I'm an edgy kind of guy when when I smoke weed. So,
Yeah.
like
See,
if I'm in
I'm
if
actually a
it was a bad
lot
set,
worse when I'm sober. I am way more paranoid sober.
See, I don't get it.
I I
I
am
don't get it.
relatively sober I'm relatively paranoid when I'm sober, but I mean I guess it depends on the environment. If somebody's passed, hey, have a little bit of a talk of this. I'm at a party, okay, no problem. But if I'm out in the middle of I don't know, in a public space and I'm smoking, I'll be looking over them over my shoulder.
See, but let me. That's not the paranoid I get. The paranoid I get is uh life decisions. I get I
Oh,
get
yeah.
I I get
You get
too
introspective.
yeah
You need distractions.
yeah.
See, that's why I build
Mm.
things.
See, but the thing is,
That's
is
exactly why I build shit, is because I start thinking about shit I did 20 years ago that there ain't a fucking thing I could do
see
about. But goddamn, if I had done it different.
see, but the thing is anything could set it off with me. Is it's one of those like I could be watching a movie and like somebody gets shot and then I start thinking about, oh shit, what happens if somebody shoot me? Will I be able to handle it? Oh my god, how much will it hurt? Oh my god, there's a gunshot that's gonna go through a window and hit me. That's when I start. I get this snowball effect.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think you're getting way too high.
but then I eat something and then I'm cool.
Well, then maybe you should eat something before you get to that point, and you might
Nah,
enjoy the whole experience.
I tried that too.
Hmm.
See, sometimes I get depressed and then I take a shit and then I have a nap and then I feel a lot better.
See,
Well, I
that
mean,
doesn't
that's
happen.
one plan, but
Mm.
Yeah, my and I told you the only thing that actually stops that from happening,
is tobacco.
that and beer.
Really?
Ah,
Yeah, after smoke, then start drinking, and then I'm
and we
cool.
but we all know how long that lasts.
Exactly. Like I
Well, maybe
drink.
Joe doesn't know, but it's not very fucking long.
To me is a whole process to get me fucked up.
I am yet to hear you drunk, Jared.
uh, there's a live stream on the Ross.
Was this recently? Was this one of your
No,
Monday
it was
musings?
it was the early ones. The early, I think, if you have to go back to where I was in my room with in a yellow hoodie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a couple months ago. If you can find that, I don't even think it was Monday. I think at that point it wasn't even called Monday meditation. I think it was just me being in a room listening to jazz music for an hour. It was one of
Okay.
that.
Oh, this is an hour long.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I just got drunk. Oh man, I was fucked
Well, that
up.
sounds
I
Jazz,
was
jazz, the
fucked.
music that defies you to like it.
I
Although I do gotta say, I watched fucking Whiplash.
uh-huh.
God damn, that movie's good.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I think there's a turnaround on that movie though. I don't know. I don't get that, but then again, it's internet, so everything gets a turnaround. If it's popular, at some point, it's going to get a turnaround.
Yep, yep.
But
Because
yeah, I got.
it's hard to be creative.
But yeah, I got. Ah, man, I got drunk on that episode, and I regretted that the next day.
Wait a sec. This 2 weeks ago. You in a yellow hoodie?
Am I in a car?
No, you're in your bedroom, and there are some Marvel posters
You're
in the
on a boat.
background.
No, no, no. There's another one. I'm in another room.
Okay.
There's got to be like toys behind me. I think.
Like
Yeah.
dildos?
Yeah,
No.
I was hoping someone would clarify that.
You leave your flashlight out?
This got to be like. It's got to be like January or February.
It's not let it be searched that far back.
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, I tried to search. I mean, it's only gone to March the 7th.
March the 7th. No, that would have been. No, that would have been way before then. I might do
Yeah.
another one. This.
Okay. Just keep on drinking, and I'm sure we'll have some amusement.
You know what? I never had a drunk episode. Huh.
I've had quite. I think I've had more drunk episodes
Oh
than
yeah,
sober.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you had a drunk episode.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm a problem
But that
drinker,
was just every
but on a
episode for
Friday,
Joe.
I'm a problem drinker.
Got yourself kicked out a couple times, to be
Yeah,
honest.
Yes, I
yeah.
for mild racism and
No, no, no.
drunkenness.
Oh, mild my ass.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I have to underplay it in my
uh, Joe, Joe,
defense, Mr. Tatum.
Joe.
Yes.
On the raw search drunk ask me anything, I should be the second thing that pops up.
You could have
You
just
are.
fucking tagged him in it.
Yes, you.
Oh, I could. Oh, I
You're in
could do that. I could do that, right? I forgot. I forgot that was a feature.
I don't know if Joe could function if he wasn't drunk. I
It's
thought that
actually
was just I thought that was just your normal state.
see. It, no, that's you're just right. I can't count. There's no counterpoint.
Did
Megan? Megan?
Migan.
Hello?
Megatron?
Megan's gone.
Megan's gone. Thrill's gone. I drunk the best. I should have that again.
Anyways, back to
Best
Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
Schwarzenegger.
True Lies is amazing.
I have to watch that again. I haven't watched that since the '90s.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's still so strange that like Jesse Ventura, like his competitors was in The Running Man, but like I thought he was going to be the final boss.
Oh, Jesse, no.
Yeah, no, yeah, because his character was like Captain Freedom, who I get, and he was like this like steroided out like veteran player of the running games.
Well, you really you just described current day Jesse Ventura.
But he's less conspiracy. And
That is true.
that
Is true.
Governory.
Oh, ow.
Wait, so where was he governor of? Was it Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Was it?
The governor of Minnesota.
Ah. Wait, so that's Rob. Other Rob. Right?
Michigan. No. No,
I think
Minnesota.
No, I think
No,
so.
no, it's Minnesota.
Yeah.
is it Minnesota?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, it's Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah. Yeah, he was Rob's governor. That must have sucked.
Rob, you live in a crazy fucking place.
Actually, no.
Are you
Minnesota's
trying to
mostly
say that Jesse Ventura's is one of the more competent governors? Because if that's the case, you have a
no,
really
no, no, no,
fucked up
no.
country.
I'm just saying it's usually boring.
Oh.
So Jesse Ventura being governor is just like, they had their blip.
It's
But
something.
yeah, but then
Okay.
usually people forget Minnesota's a state.
Mm.
I just consider Minnesota part of Canada.
To
Minna
be honest,
Canada.
Hmm.
honestly, I thought Minnesota was Michigan. Echo.
Yeah, Megan, we're getting a
Me.
terrible echo.
Hold on.
Yes.
Pause. Mute and unmute.
Okay, now we're talking. Now we're
Yeah,
good.
we're
Yep,
talking.
still an
There we
echo.
go.
Still an echo.
Echo.
Yep.
Echo.
Yep. Hang up and call back again.
Fuck.
Ricola.
We really suck at this recently.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, oh yeah,
What?
season 3, everybody.
Yeah, season 3. It kind of
Season 3.
sucks here.
Yeah. Oh, wow, what has been going on with this shoe lately? Yeah. You know what? I think it's the transition from spring. I mean, from winter to spring. It's been a weird. It's been a
I just
weird.
think we haven't had the more ridiculous members.
It's been a no. Even last week, that was a weird episode.
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah.
a weird regeneration.
So that's coming back soon.
That has been.
No,
Oh yeah,
Doctor Who will be back on the air soon.
yeah.
I forget exactly when, but
I kind of watched a couple of these episodes. That's it. I gave myself this whole year to catch up, and I still haven't.
several of them are really good.
Several of them,
Several of them are really good.
and the others.
They're all at least interesting.
Okay. I don't know. I've been seeing clips from them, and I'm like, I don't know, man. It seems like it seems like when people complain about Mofat, the things they complain about is like really apparent with this season, with this series.
I mean, Moffat,
Moffat, my bad.
not Molfat.
I don't know.
Fucking Molfat.
Yeah, it seems like
No, I feel like I need some clarity on what MoFat is.
he's the showrunner of Doctor Who,
Moffat.
or the soon to be former
Oh,
showrunner.
I see. Okay. I thought it was an acronym for something. I was thinking, what the fuck does
No.
MoFat stand for?
Nah. Is these socks dirty? No, they're not. Cool.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It's been a weird episode.
This has been I feel like it still hasn't started yet. It still feels like
Right?
it's
this whole season hasn't really started
like
yet.
it still feels like we're yet to have some more people to come onto the shoe. This feels like the green room of the shoe.
Very green.
Yeah, this is. I don't know what's been happening. Like I said, I think it's just the transition from spring to just really getting.
I've been high as shit the last few weeks.
Yeah.
I was ridiculously drunk for almost half the week last week.
Well,
Listen, do you? No. We all can't relive your life, Joe. We all can't
That
live
is
your life.
that is only mildly more drunk than usual. Mildly.
Mildly.
I
Oh,
mostly
man.
get drunk at night. Mostly.
Mostly. Oh man, I want to watch Dark Place now.
Dark place.
I forget the actual name, but it's with Richard Ayoade and I don't know. It's supposed to be like a parody of British bad movies or bad sitcoms.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's about this haunted hospital.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. It's very good. You see a couple people from like I said, Richard Aoli from the Ed Crowd, and the dude who plays their boss. He's a prominent cast member. Plus, you see a dude from the Mighty Bush, or the Mighty Boosh.
No Edmonds,
Huh?
I believe. We're talking of a guy with a really eccentric guy who looks like he dresses like a kind of a combination of a goth and a hipster.
No. The other one.
Oh, of a guy who likes jazz and the mustache.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't
he's in
remember
it.
his name.
Yeah, I don't know either, but
He's the one that nobody remembers.
yeah,
He's an asshole.
but he's so good.
He's such a hipster of the two.
I want to say it's Darth Narangi's, but let me actually look it up.
Darth Narangi.
The Sith Lord.
Is this on
He's
Wikipedia?
Darth Ferengi.
Darth Narangi. Wait a second.
Darth Ferengi.
Garth Marenghi.
Wikipedia.
Garth
Where is
Garth Marenghi's Dark Place.
Yeah,
Where is it?
Macarena.
Darth Narangi?
Garth
Ferengi.
Marenghi's Dark Place.
Garth Narangi's Dark Place. This is
Yeah,
a bit
like-
of a tongue twister, Jared.
Yeah,
This is borderline a riddle.
yeah. That's kind of the point. Yeah, it's one of those shows within the shows where it's like they started a show, but it got canceled. But like the television network going to show it years later. And it's basically like, yeah, this was a point in our lives where we thought this was a masterpiece, and this should have been shown to the people. But the thing is, it was fucking terrible. It's a really good show. I really like
Okay.
it. That's where I get if you ever seen my reaction whenever Buddy says something, or I just like friendship or some shit like that. It's like Buddy.
Hey,
I'll show you. I'll show you
friendship
this
is
thing.
magic.
There's something
motherfucker.
oddly familiar about the show. Was there a guy? See if you might have remembered it from like the mid 2000s on YouTube, like Salad Fingers and stuff. There's this guy called David Firth, and he animated all these weird, like, internet skits. I think he actually might have done something for the show, or it might have been something very similar.
He probably did. There's the meme where I don't know. I can't really describe this show, but it's a really good show. I really recommend it.
Okay.
Hi, friends.
Ah,
Why, hello there, Mr. Wilson.
You could hear him trying to whisper too.
Was it really loud again?
It
Yes.
still is.
I don't
See,
know why it does
you have
it.
to talk for a minute, and then it'll normalize.
I had it on mute, thinking it would eventually figure things
No,
out.
no,
But,
not without you talking.
well,
Try
SOB.
talking into the mute next time.
Oh, that's a better idea.
hey,
What the
there
shot?
you go. Now you're good.
It just does it for the first like 20 seconds. Anyway, how you guys doing?
Terrible week, man.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5,
Jared
6,
lost a lower
6
ball
beers
joint.
in.
Jared lost a what?
Lower ball joint.
Like in his scrotum?
no, in my car.
You
Oh.
lost off his scrotum.
Suspension. The bottom part of the
thought you were,
suspension
like,
that holds
doing
the
a U-
steering wheel in place.
Yeah, I've had one of those
Oh.
go out before. That sucks.
See,
Also,
that
there was
still sounds
cocaine
like
in my
an
car.
innuendo.
Yep.
Yes, the cocaine in your car story was magnificent.
I honestly thought you said it turned out to be cocoa powder. And so
Yeah,
I was
that-
thinking you had Nestle in your car
I
or
think that was
something.
just autocorrect.
That's my car all the time.
Cocoa. Yeah, I was like, cocoa chocolate? And Jared sends me a private message. Cocaine, motherfucker!
Cocaine, you douche.
So
But
when you
government
had
tried
the
to-
cops search your car for more, did they find anything else?
Nah, but the dog sniffed. They said the dog smelt something, but she said she was pretty sure that it was just the lingering of the cocaine.
I cannot get over how lucky you are that it happened that way.
I know.
Right?
Out
I know,
of
right?
all the ways it could have happened.
I know. me going to a fucking Best Buy is midnight. Get caught with cocaine.
Well, that's like me. I'm fucking in my goddamn escort station wagon, and something rolled under the carpet that was ripped up in the back because it was a piece of shit.
Uh-huh.
And I'm reaching up under there. All of a sudden, I get stabbed. I'm like, what the fuck? I reach up in there. The ex-wife's sister, who's dead now, thank God,
Okay.
fucking left a broken crack pipe with
Oh.
crack in it under
Oh,
the
no.
carpet underneath
Oh,
the
no.
passenger seat. So it
Oh,
stabbed me, but I'm glad that it stabbed me so that I found it. She was trying to
Yeah.
get me sent to jail.
But like you got stabbed with a crack pipe.
Right. That's the downside. That
It's not the
was
best thing to
terrifying,
get
dude.
stabbed with, but
I
there's
went and
worse
got
things
a
to stab
tetanus
with.
shot.
Uh,
I didn't know if it would help, but I went and got a tetanus shot all the same.
Good place to start.
I mean, the first thing I would have went to is a hospital, but I mean, you did to get a tetanus shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't just have those lying around, man. This ain't Fallout. I can't just pick up a stim pack and
Like, did you get high?
off a tetanus shot.
No, not the tetanus shot.
No,
Off
the
crack-
glass was
off the crack
broken
pipe.
and it stabbed me.
Yeah, but there was crack in it.
Dude, I've smoked crack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That tiny bit of exposure ain't gonna do a fucking thing to anybody.
Okay. That's all I'm asking. Oh
God,
man.
if that little bit would do something, they would sell it by the nanogram. Don't think they wouldn't.
Crack has been a theme this episode, hasn't it?
I have no crack stories.
I do, but they're not shoe worthy.
Aw.
And then we did nothing.
Oh, okay.
A whole lot of it.
Really?
And then we repaired the roof. And then we crashed.
My assumption of crack use has been really misinformed.
I suppose it's the company.
Okay.
What kind of crackhead are you associating with here? Are you with Twitchy?
You know what? There's two crackheads that I'm associated with. You either like you just absolutely do nothing,
or you have your DMX.
or
He's very active.
or you steal my car radio.
Right. You either got Twitchy or useless.
In 2016, you stole my goddamn car radio.
They're worthless. I have Bluetooth speakers that are better than my goddamn car stereo.
Right.
That's because Hyundai has such a fucked up dash hole.
Oh God, do they?
It's all split in half. How the fuck are you supposed to put a radio in that? It's horseshit.
It's dumb. So what happened this week, Rob?
Oh, lots of things.
Big things. Big things.
Yeah, Well, last Friday we got the office meeting where they're like, all right, everybody brace yourselves. The shit's about to hit the fan. This happens every once in a while at work where it's just like, it's coming. Say goodbye to your friends and family because you're going to be putting in some extra hours. And that's
This
fine.
is why you get the leisure the rest of the time.
Yeah, it's par for the course. We understand that this comes and goes. It's like trade show season coming up, so all of our vendors want shit done at the same exact time because they all go to the trade shows. So it's just they were just giving us the heads up. Next week is going to be just crunch time. It's just that's the way it is. And so of course over the weekend, both my kids get sick. And so Monday, Kate's crunching at her job. So Monday she had to take off, and then Tuesday I took off, and then I got sick. And then Wednesday Kate took off, and then Thursday our daycare provider called us. She's like, "Oh, I guess I'm actually sick today." So we had to have that day off. And then today she called us this morning, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm still sick." So I had to drive an hour to my parents' place to drop the kids off, and then come back to work, and it was just like sick, and kids are whiny, and we're not getting any sleep because they're crawling in our bed and jamming their feet in our spines and wearing us like a cape, and it's just like, oh, so it's got all that stress. And then I got a call yesterday, and the guy's like, hey, you remember when you went to that outdoor show and you signed up to win this thing? I'm like, oh yeah, I did sign up to win that, didn't I? He's like, yeah, you won it. So congratulations. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's
State of the
like,
art.
it's like this 19-foot long by 8-foot wide by 9-foot tall trailer
House.
that like goes up and down, so you can lower it flush to the ground. But it's like a portable ice skate shelter, like a warming house. And I was like, that's awesome. I'm like, and I told him because I was in the middle, like just between meetings when he called me, and he was like, so first question, do you even fucking want this? I'm like, yeah, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But yeah, can I call you back because I got a meeting to go to? And he's like, yeah, and he gave me the number and all that, and I was like, so distracted because I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? They make ice houses that are like this for ice fishing, where they have bunks and like a stove, and it's like a whole thing. Or on other sides they have like campers, but this is like, it's got a little electric fireplace and a TV and like a little bench and a table. It's meant for like just hanging out in.
Yeah, tailgate.
But that's like it. It's just like just hanging out, like tailgating or whatever. And so I'm just sitting there like, well, I suppose I could cut some holes in the floor and insulate it and use it for ice fishing. I could probably do that. Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna get this. And so I called the dude back. I was like, yeah, you know what? The wife and I talked it over. I think we're gonna go for it. He's like, that's great. And he's just super excited. And, he's like, you'll get tickets to the last game of the season, and then we'll bring you down on the ice and award it to you, and you'll be up on the jumbotron, and like we'll do a whole big thing. I'm like, okay, that's awesome.
And this is how Wilson becomes known throughout history as Emperor Wilson. His smile infects the crowd, which infects the nation. Trump gets deposed, and they insert Wilson. And then he declares emergency powers.
You know what? I'll take this. I'll take this future.
He overthrows the Senate for fear of his smile.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take all of this. Yeah, this sounds good to me.
It's like the most random. When I originally like signed up to win it, when we were at that show, he's like, "What the hell is anybody gonna do with this?" I'm like, "I don't know," but the second place is like an autographed jersey. I'm like,
so you could have got memorabilia or a tax liability.
I love the fact that he entered a contest hoping to win second place.
Right. But I was like, hey,
best case scenario.
best case scenario was second place.
Awesome jersey. Oh, I won the fucking trailer thing?
I won a trailer?
With a sliding glass door?
The fuck am I going to do with this?
My dad
I would be worried about is towing around a tempered glass door.
Right. That I have to assume it's beefy because this is meant to be just towed around. That they designed it for this, and I've seen other houses
like a normal sliding glass door.
Yeah. So I gotta find out the specs on this because I might have to take the door out, and if I want to use this for anything other than just like pull up to a pond and like skate, if I want to go out on a lake with this or something, which that's the plan is to convert this into an ice house.
I would just rig up some covers for the windows.
Yeah. Just something.
Get some plywood and some hooks.
Bring the jersey.
Yeah.
It'll be Jared's house.
Yeah, I would actually take that as house.
Well, I see Jared's car rolling down the road, fucking the fucking rear bumper's dragging.
I'm not sure if my vehicle can tow this. As long as it is, I think I need electric brakes. But my dad can tow this with his truck, and I could borrow his. But still, it's like,
I would borrow his.
Trailer?
Yeah, it's 18 feet long, dude.
Oh,
they got a video of them building it.
The fuck?
And it says state of the art, and I'm like, yeah, look at all that state of the art particle board and Tyvek.
Right.
That was state of the art in 1978.
The gas-powered fireplace is state of the art. It looks really nice.
TV in there's nice. I mean, I would I would actually use it as a fucking, you know, hangout area for the kids because they would fucking
yeah.
absolutely flip just to have this house outside that's specifically for going out and fucking around in. It's got a TV, it's got a heater, AC in the summer. I wouldn't tow it anywhere.
I haven't found out all the details about it yet, but I have to either assume it needs or it comes with a generator because
Right.
I don't know how else to. And if it comes with a generator, that'd be awesome because I've wanted one for a long time and I've just never been like, I'll just shell out the money and buy a generator. If it comes with a
Right.
generator, that's worth all
Right.
this problem in the first place. And then Kate was even saying, at the very least, we'll take the TV and put it in our room, you know. So it's like we're making the best. It's just so weird. It's like it's a mix of when Bart got Stampy the elephant, and then Egg Lamp from A Christmas Story, where it's like this is my major award. That's my thing.
Fragile. That must be
Yeah.
Italian.
It's just so weird to try and describe it. It's like
I won
like,
this giant portable house.
yeah, it's like a tiny house.
It is.
And this hit while my kids are sick, I'm sick, so it's just like I'm in this NyQuil fog anyway, so it's like I'm excited about it, but I don't know how to process it.
I'm
So
excited for it, but I'm not sure I should be.
All right.
I mean, at the very least, we'll sell it for more than what we owe on the taxes on it.
Right.
You know, and I gotta imagine we'd come away with it okay, but I think because my dad's converted trailers to ice houses before. He's like, I'll sell mine and we'll make this one really, really nice. It's like, well, maybe we'll do that.
There you go.
And then you just gotta hope that lakes have enough ice to tow this thing out on. Because this year, I mean, there was still ice fishing this
ice
year.
fishing normally. Fuck, double fuck taking a giant heavy ass trailer with a TV in it out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is small compared to some ice castles. I don't know if you looked at that one that my buddy posted, but some of these ice castles are gigantic, and I've seen them out on lakes. They're like 2 stories tall. There's like trailer homes that people just drag out on the ice, and that's what they have. So, like this is totally doable, but it's just got to be the right conditions. This year, the ice was awesome, and then it got really hot, and then all the ice went away like a month and a half early, so it was a really, really short ice season. And so, you know, hopefully we get some colder winters. Well, I say that because I want to fish, not because I like colder winters, but I would need them to be able to utilize this and not just have it be this giant thing sitting in my driveway. Which I can't wait for my neighbors to express themselves
Where
about
the
it,
fuck
but,
did you get that?
yeah.
What the hell is that thing? This is a surprise.
Well, I have some neighbors down the road that they all play hockey and skate on the ponds behind their house, and they're on the opposite side of the road, maybe 2 blocks down. So we're not like right there with them. So I suppose if they were nice and invited me, I could just plop it back there, and then we could use it as a neighborhood thing too. But we'll see. They're Packer fans, so I don't know if I'll do that.
I wouldn't do that just because it's other people in your shit when you're not there.
Also true. Yeah, so it's just like mostly through the fog of medicine. I'm just processing it. Like I'm pretty jazzed because it's a pretty big thing to win, and it's like the whole.
It's a major award.
Yeah, it's a major award, and I know it sounds like I'm not as enthusiastic about it as I am, but I am like.
It's so fucking weird.
It's fucking.
It's
weird,
a weird thing.
That is the weirdest thing to get hit out of left field. Hey, you won this giant fucking trailer.
Well,
I was going. Can I still get the jersey?
Well, that's like when I first said I'm gonna have to call you back because I was about to go to a meeting. I was like, man, do I really want this? Can I downgrade to the second place prize? Because that's still pretty cool. But then I'm like, yeah, but I get tickets to the game and I get to like be on the big thing. Even if I sell this, I still wouldn't have that experience.
You say you were going to sit at the scoreboard or something?
Yeah. So I think I'll get this. But I was talking to my coworker earlier that same day because there's our local sports outdoor show is coming up where it's just the Northwest Sports Show. And he's like, hey, do you want to go to the sports show this weekend? And it's like a big vendor thing. It's like Comic-Con for fishing, and it's like, I told him, I'm like, I go to these things and people are like, sign up to win a free vacation or sign up to win this or that. And I just get on mailing lists and I get spam calls.
Right.
He's like, yeah, that happens. Like, well, yeah, but every once in a while, maybe something worthwhile
Not
comes.
this time.
I'll sign for it. And
Wait,
then,
wait a second. There's a Comic-Con for fishing. Now, is there much fish play, like cosplay, or what's going on there?
no, but sometimes they have giant tanks full of fish and show you fishing techniques of how to catch them.
See, this
Okay,
is fucking.
double
This is
checking.
a Rob Wilson level problem. I
Yeah.
have too many houses.
I know, right?
I have
Yeah.
too much space.
Yeah. Well, now I have a trailer full of space out in the driveway now. It's a whole weird thing. I'm still wrapping my brain around having this thing sitting in my driveway.
You have got to record Kate seeing it
I
in the
was there.
driveway for the first time.
Oh yeah. She was surprisingly very on board. Like I thought she'd be a little lukewarm
what the
about it, but she's
fuck?
like, "Fuck yeah, let's get that thing. That's awesome." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, let's
Free
do
shit on this level don't come around.
it." Mm-hmm.
You don't pass up that kind of free.
No. So, and I was also worried it would be a lot more expensive as far as like the estimated value of it. So, I've seen trailers like this that sell for $10,000-$15,000 before.
Right.
Those are like the ice fishing ones, but this one on the contest rules, it was only listed at like 4,900. And while that's still way more than I would spend on anything like that, it's like, oh, thank God, even if they tax 30%, it's not going to kill us.
Right.
A return this year from taxes anyway. So yeah, it was just everything worked out, and it's like, okay, well, we'll see where this goes.
I guess I got a trailer. Who
I
knew?
guess.
I didn't
Yeah.
have a trailer yesterday.
I didn't. Just the part of it that raises and lowers down is super expensive if you want to buy by itself. Like the metal frame with the wheels that you can jack up and down. That's not a cheap trailer to buy if I wanted to
No.
go out and buy a trailer that jacks up and down.
Fuck no, it's not.
So
Well, it's a complicated mechanism.
yeah, I'm just kind of concerned about because I think there's sliding glass doors on both sides.
Oh,
So it like opens up, and I don't know how well that would handle bombing across the lake. Maybe not. Freeway, not as worried because they've been driving it all over the cities, doing promos with it, like enter to win this thing and whatnot, and so.
Oh yeah, who the fuck ever wins that stuff?
Right, that's what I thought. I'm like, whatever. Oh man, but if I got that jersey, that'd be pretty sweet.
You overshot the mark.
I did.
You should have wished for third place.
Third place was an autographed hockey.
Third place was the what?
Autographed hockey stick.
Well, see, you should have shot.
Yeah. You should have shot for third place.
Fourth place was a puck, which still would be pretty cool if you're into the hockey, which I am. So, yeah.
Yeah, you're on your own.
Yeah. I like hockey, but I should get into it more.
I watched the Bruins once or twice.
This is the first year in like a decade the Devils aren't going to make the playoffs.
I know, right?
Anyway, so that's my weird adventure of the week. What's up with you guys?
Yeah,
I
cocaine
didn't
was
win.
in my car. That's better about shit.
Jared somehow won his freedom against all odds.
I know, right?
How did like the cops not just be waiting for you at Best Buy to put you in
Okay.
cuffs?
All right, once again, I asked the cop around the area that I'm in. Since we're recording, I have to say that. But in the area that I'm in, I went to the local police station, and the cop told me that in situations like this, they just assumed that I didn't know that the drugs were in my car, and they just confiscated and destroyed. If I had been pulled over, then yes, I would have been arrested. But in this case, they just assumed that the drugs were mine. Now, if the cop wanted to be a dick, yeah, I would have been arrested. But in this case, it just, all right, let's just get the drugs out of the car and destroy it somewhere.
That's pretty incredible that they would give the person the benefit of the doubt in that way. That's really
Right?
kind of
When do they
cool,
ever do that?
Yeah, right.
right?
Really fucking
Yeah.
never.
So they just. I think I want
So
to say.
Jared was technically more lucky than you this week, Rob.
He was.
Yeah, yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah. You hit
I
the
would say
fucking
you were
lottery,
significantly
man.
lucky.
especially with that,
Situationally, I would say you won a much bigger pot.
especially with that ball joint thing.
Ball joint.
Well, let's leave
Yeah,
that out of it. We're
no,
talking about
no, because no,
the not
because
being in prison thing.
no, because I was going to the highway with that car.
Yeah, well then that is really lucky that it
Oh,
landed.
yeah. Dude, I was driving once. I got off the freeway, and about 100 feet after I got off the freeway, my brake lines fucking went out.
Oh
Like,
shit.
I had stopped at a stoplight, and I was accelerating after that, and my brakes. But this was right after getting off, going like 75 miles an hour. They waited until I had already stopped and was starting to go again before they went out. And it went pop, and there was nothing. So
Wait, so
that,
so what?
that's
Wait,
another
what?
case of being very lucky.
Wait, what happens to the car after that?
I
It just won't stop.
It does not
Ooh.
stop. I
Oh.
grabbed
Oh
the steering
no!
wheel. I took my foot off the gas, and I just steered it in a way to
You
try and avoid.
downshift. You downshift.
I didn't have the downshift option. My
You always
my
have the downshift option.
well, it was
Wait,
an automatic. I just
yeah.
took
So
my
what
foot.
do? Wait. So you just how?
I hung on tight and steered out of the way of things.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh
My
God!
brake wasn't doing anything. It's like my whole brake things fucking failed totally. It
Not
just
even an
everything
emergency.
went down. Yeah, it just didn't do anything. And
Yeah.
so I just was like, whoops. And like that's literally and that's what a goofy bastard I am. Like I put my foot on the brake, my foot went to the floor, nothing happened. I'm like, oh whoops. And I just grabbed the steering wheel and I jerked it to the right to go so I didn't hit the car in front of me and I drove on the shoulder. And luckily I was only going about 30 miles an hour at that point. And I just kind of just let it coast, and I'm like, oh, okay. And people were honking their horns because I'm driving like the grass. And I was like, well, oh look, and just this also,
Lesser
besides
two evils, people.
the stroke of luck that it didn't happen 5 minutes earlier on the freeway, I was right in front of a Napa Auto Parts and like a Goodyear brake place, and it was where it happened. So I just like turned the wheel and I coasted right into their parking lot. And I'm like, oh,
You guys do brakes, right?
Excuse me, guys. Excuse
Pardon me.
fellas.
You're not on your lunch, are you?
it was like the weirdest. It was very surreal.
I
That
got
it
I
happened
got a
that way.
powerful desire to have some brakes on my vehicle. That just happens to be your trait, if I'm not mistaken.
You ever had those days where you just needed your brakes done?
This is one of those days. Yeah, like I've had a couple times with my car where some shit mechanically went very wrong at very good times. Like I had my I was gonna go home from work one day, and I usually go through the tunnel in Minneapolis where it's like the biggest bottleneck in the city. Traffic is always bad, and I was gonna go through the tunnel to go home like I normally do, but for some reason I'm like, I'm gonna take a different way. And my like right around the time I would have been in the tunnel, my transmission died, and my car just came to a halt, and it just died in the middle of the road, in the middle of the freeway, in the middle of rush hour. I was able to get out without getting hit by anybody and push it off to the side of the road. But it's like this could have put me in the middle of the tunnel. Had I taken my normal route, I would have been dead in the middle of the tunnel. And just for whatever reason, I decided I'm going to take a different way home today. And it just worked out.
Well, good for fucking you.
Yeah. It's like I got a rabbit's foot up my bum.
Oh, little side note. What I learned from defensive driving, it is illegal in New Jersey to run out of gas.
Really?
What?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
it's you allowed your car to be
Mobile.
immobile. Yeah,
That makes sense.
Is
That sounds
Uh,
like New Jersey.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking just like New Jersey had so much gas, like
No.
they had like an abundance of
Oh no.
gasoline.
Oh no.
Like, if you didn't have gas, what is wrong with you, sir?
Oh no. It's one of those tickets where if the cop wanted to be a dick.
Yeah, it's like New York State has the law that was made in New York New York City in the 70s, but apparently still the whole fucking state has it for some stupid fucking reason, where it's illegal to get out of the driver's side of the vehicle if you're parked at a curb.
Is it driver's side? What?
Yeah, you're supposed to exit the passenger side if you're parked at a curb.
That's
I'm
ridiculous.
confused.
And if the cops just want to fuck you out of $85,
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
yep.
I think we have a.
And it's perfectly legal.
It's Also, we're not allowed to have anything on our windshield except for rear view mirror, inspection sticker, and the Easy Pass. Yet if you go to a Best Buy, they would sell you those cell phones that cling to your window.
Well,
Wasn't
it's
it,
up
like,
to you to
technically
obey the law.
Isn't it like illegal to have fuzzy dice and shit hang from your mirror too? Like you're not supposed to have any of that nonsense.
We're not supposed to have anything on your window except for the rear view mirror, Easy Pass, inspection sticker. I have a sticker for Jiffy Lube that's actually technically illegal to have on my windshield.
Oh damn, I have that too.
Yeah, but you're in Minnesota where the laws make a little bit
more sense.
You're not in New Jersey.
Thanks to Governor Jesse Ventura.
No, he did nothing to thank.
That's what you say.
Oh, that's
See,
what I.
Being governor is just a thankless job.
I know, right?
Nobody appreciates all the people you crushed in the ring.
Yeah, those power bombs of legislation.
He went way crazy after he left office. He was crazy, but he went way crazy after.
He sure did, though. He sure did. He went nuts after he got out of the office. Like when he went into office, even before he went into office, he was one of those conservatives that was more liberal.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like after office, he went like bullshit crazy.
Like he went full Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was before the Infowars nuttiness. Oh,
yeah.
A quick update. My friend knows the guy that built the ice shed I won. he sent him a message saying my company built this for the wild and I personally framed it. It's built on a drop-down ice house frame. The walls and roof are SIP panels. Give me some catch covers in 2 hours and it'll be an ice house. Don't worry about pulling it down the road. I've pulled it over 250 miles this winter to events with no issues. Congrats on the win with home detailed and insides. We have over 16,000 into this, so don't sell it for cheap. Feel free to message me with any questions. I will be at the game to give it to you. Oh.
Yay!
Well, hey. So that's a quick update. Jesse Ventura is nuts. Sorry to switch topics and then jump back into the topic we were at.
Yeah.
Oh, you do realize if you could take up the sliding glass and put it in bulletproof glass and rent it out to Jesse Ventura and drive him around town like a Pope-mobile.
Oh, I could.
Okay, Joe, I was getting ready to call, and be like, what the fuck are you saying? But now I'm with you.
I don't think he's in Minnesota anymore. I think he moved to Mexico.
Oh.
Mexico?
Get away from the government spies.
Well, he won that case against American Sniper's wife. And
wait.
Oh, Chris Kyle.
Wait. Back. What?
Oh, basically,
Chris
Kyle apparently punched Jesse Ventura in a bar because apparently Jesse
back. What?
No.
Yeah.
Chris Kyle wrote in a book that he punched a scruffy dude or what, I forget the wording. And he implied and then basically said on interviews that it was Jesse Ventura. Jesse Ventura said that never fucking happened and sued Chris Kyle after Chris Kyle was dead. So he sued Chris Kyle's estate. And the courts decided on Jesse Ventura's side that no, this did not happen. Chris Kyle's estate and his witnesses could not back it up, so Ventura ended up making out like quite the bandit is, as far as I remember. But Chris Kyle was kind of a liar for a lot of things, so I'm not too disappointed. I kind of don't like the way it went down because it was going after his widowed wife's money, but at the same time, they made the money off of a bunch of lies. So, I don't know.
Can't feel too
It's
bad.
kind of a bit of a Hitler versus Stalin. You can't really root for anyone.
Well,
just let them go at it.
And you can, Joe.
In a car park. Well, yeah, I guess, Rob.
Wait.
One has an objectively better moustache. Let's just agree on that.
How did he die? Because I did watch.
Chris Kyle?
Yeah, I didn't care to watch the movie.
He got shot by another vet he took to a shooting range as part of like a thing he was doing to help people reacclimate. That's probably not the right wording. He was like reaching out to other vets and spending time with them. And in this one instance, he took another vet to a shooting range and the vet kind of lost it and fucking shot him. So that was a terribly tragic end to the most celebrated sniper in American recent history.
I mean, before that, wasn't it a guy from Vietnam?
So he got Dick Cheney'd.
Kinda.
Okay.
It'll be come out to the woods, shoot a few deer. It'll be fun.
And he got in the way and got a face full of whale shots.
Yeah, he got in the way.
I mean, best glasses. He can. I mean, account it to partial blindness. Oh, look, he looks like a potential amphibious bird. Ba-bam.
Yes,
but man.
Duck in potentia.
I mean, I've been shot at medium range with quail shot, and it hurts a lot, but it's not debilitating. It's meant to take out a little bird the size of your fist from fairly close range.
These are all true, but
you still get shot.
He's got the way. He's got the way.
And had to apologize.
Well, rightfully so.
I'm so sorry to my face. Got you away. Gun barrel. I was endeavor in future to knock it away gun barrels because it really hurts.
That was my fault.
I'm not a scientist, but if somebody's pointing a gun at 12 o'clock and I stand up in front of him and his gun...
Are you sure that was the story?
I mean, I'm not sure that's the story, but
but it's a fun story.
Yeah.
It's a great alibi. Sure.
I mean, I could compare it to the time when I was like fucking 12 and I was hunting with my dad and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing and I was trailing a duck in the sky and I shot the gun about 1.5 feet away from my dad's face.
Oh my fucking god!
That ruined the day. That ruined the day.
Yeah,
because
did your dad
your ass?
Did he hold that against
you?
But
no.
Did your dad have to publicly apologize?
No, he didn't. But that was
I would have had to publicly apologize for the ass whooping my kid would have.
It was not pleasant. I thought I killed my dad. That was worse than any beating he could have delivered upon me.
Yeah, fuck you. We're going to find out. We're going to put that little saying to the test there, buddy, because I'm going to whoop the fuck out of you.
He dropped down with his hands around his head, screaming because of how loud it was, and I thought I shot him in the head, and I might have pissed my pants.
And rightfully so.
You would have been the second person in that area to piss his pants.
Tell you, I never did anything like that again.
No
gun safety. It's important. I'm all for, the Second Amendment and people have a right to bear arms, and I absolutely believe that. But I also think those people need to not be fucking retarded.
In defense of myself, he was laying on the ground and he stood up at the exact same time I was shooting. So I didn't where he was.
In a very duck-like manner.
The Dick Cheney excuse, huh?
Hey,
Hey,
it doesn't
hey,
have to
hey.
look like a duck.
If he
It doesn't
stands
have
like
to-
a duck and he holds his head like a duck,
Duck. He's gonna get
I'm pulling
shot
the
like a
fucking
duck.
trigger.
Not so
Ducks
much
get
that.
fucked.
I was moving from left to right, and as I got right there, he stood up right next to me, and it's like I was in mid swing. I don't know. It's not like he was far away.
Good, close
Right next
range.
to me.
Oh, good. Cool.
Good times.
These
You
were
live-
good times,
right?
Rob. What were bad times like? Actually,
When
maybe I shouldn't
You want a
ask.
nice shanty.
I did win, and the bad times when Kate and I first got married, we both got laid off, and we were unemployed for the first couple months of our life together. So those were bad times.
All
I mean, that's not the worst times, but
right.
It was the best
Ooh.
of times, not the worst of times.
It was the eye of times.
It was the eye of times.
I was.
when
Yeah.
when you both get married and you both have like crippling student loan debt and you both find yourself unemployed and married with a new house
See,
right
me,
away.
me and Rob,
Not
me and
fine.
See, that's about the time you end up with some kids because you spend so much time fucking because you're trying to forget about your problems.
Mhm.
And I'm surprised every day we didn't.
Am I on the shoe?
Yes.
Yes, you are, Erica.
Oh.
I think somebody is more drunk than me today.
Who said that?
Hey,
No,
Miss
no.
That was Joe. That was Joe.
See, that was Joe. See, what had
Eric-
happened was this rang on my phone,
Uh-huh.
which I'm not used to. So I picked up.
Phone rang and I didn't know what to do, so I picked it up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't usually do that. I don't pick up my phone. Anybody who knows me knows I don't answer.
My phone
you
is always
answer.
on silent.
I answer shoe though.
Yay!
I hate that pun.
We're super special.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that this music was loud.
I thought that's what the "Hey you guys" was "Hey you guys, call me."
No, I was just saying, hey, I didn't know you guys were still
Hey
shoeing.
you guys.
Oh, that wasn't your intro music.
I didn't know you guys were shoeing.
Rob almost shot his father.
I'm sorry, what?
That was a long time ago.
Almost blew his fucking head right off.
He
He,
almost,
Dick,
You know what?
Dick Cheney.
Even
He almost
even
Dick
if
Cheney before Dick Cheney.
he fooled
even if
Dick
it was
Cheney.
a long time ago, I think it's still relevant and it still matters. I mean, that's a big thing, I would
All
say.
I'm
shots
telling
matter.
you, one of these days we're gonna find out what that smile is really concealing.
We got over it.
Stop asking so many questions.
Stop trying to make me spit my drink all over my computer.
Never.
Oh, what a waste. That's a waste of a drink.
No, fuck that. It's a waste of a computer.
Well, yeah.
I can fix another drink.
And you can fix a computer too.
One's more expensive.
Touche.
Tomato,
touche,
tomato.
touche.
One things cost more
I think
than
you
the-
could rip apart a microwave and, like, I don't know, a book
Something.
and make a new
Look, a
computer.
microwave, a book, and a calculator. Here's a computer. Get the fuck out of my house.
Why would you throw the computer out? The fuck did the computer ever do to you?
Huh?
Don't throw the computer out.
Hashtag
Wait a
don't
sec.
throw the computer.
I'm lost.
Well, he said get the
Are you
fuck out.
convincing me to go Amish?
He said get the fuck out, and I don't
Go
think you
Amish or
should
go home. Is that what you're saying?
throw the computer out.
Well, I mean, my last house, I could have stayed Amish at home. That was like right in the middle of an Amish community.
Wow.
So, Erica, how was your week?
I don't remember.
That is something I
Good.
can.
And that's Erica's week.
Who are you,
Good.
me?
In a
Good.
nutshell, how was my I guess it was uneventful.
You don't say.
From what I remember,
Yeah, I mean, I kept busy is all I can say, and that's, with, regular life stuff. Yep.
Yep.
we
Like
know.
what?
I'm such an excellent addition. You're not gonna regret having me on.
Hey, Bobby Bell,
I'll
don't calm
decide.
down.
I'll decide what I regret.
New edition.
Man.
That was the joke I was going after.
Yeah.
Ew.
I was just here listening to music and drinking.
What are you drinking?
Tell us what you're sipping on.
Kettle One and lemonade.
Nice.
Yep.
Same thing as last week.
It is because I love it.
I am drinking Asahi Dry.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm drinking water.
I'm drinking
Melon?
Maxwell House.
Rye.
Watermelon. You've been drinking watermelon.
I should be drinking Minute Maid, but it's in the car. So
Yeah, I should have gotten Minute Maid, lemonade, Minute Maid. I should
Lemonade.
know better.
Echo for
I
the
got
double.
yelled at. Got yelled at last week about the Minute Maid. I should have known better.
See,
I love-
Jared, this is how you're supposed to
Drinking
remember
up
stuff.
lemonade.
how? Oh yeah, whatever,
By remembering stuff.
whatever. Don't tell me how to remember.
Fuck you.
I always
Because I
tell
will.
people they have to remind me to remind them to remind me about something. That's
Remember?
how it works. You remember?
You remember?
I remember.
I
I
remember.
don't remember.
Hey, you keep it quiet. We're gonna kill you, remember? I remember.
I've got to close this door because somebody started watching TV mad loud.
Who could that be?
Hey, guy. I'm closing this door,
Hazelnuts?
okay? Yeah. Unless you want to be on the shoe, you want me to close this door?
Hi, Hazelnuts.
Slam!
He just shooed me away. Fuck you.
I don't blame him.
No, not at
Fuck
all.
you, man.
I think we see
love
who
you
the
too.
smartest person in the room is.
I don't know what you're saying.
Well, look, tonight, Kate went to bed at like 9:30. It's like, well,
Oh, smart
shoot,
girl.
my boy.
Clever girl.
Yeah, clever. A week of all of us being sick, and here I am staying awake, having a drink, and everyone else in the house is sleeping like smart people.
I have not been sleeping well. That is something new this week. Well, it's not something new. The bags under my eyes would say that's normal, but
Wait, why haven't you been sleeping well?
I don't know. I wish I could say, but there's
Because
really no
because
I
reason.
wish you.
on
I wish
YouTube.
you would say too.
Well,
I,
I live in
well,
a land without sunlight, so. that's
Are you
what it says.
pregnant?
Seattle.
I hope not. Ew.
Well,
What?
join
Ew.
the
No
That's a
offense to parents. No
join
offense
the,
to
the
parents.
crew of the parents.
Hashtag Team No Kid.
Team no
Hashtag
kids,
Team
holla.
Kids.
Whoop,
Team
whoop.
Kids for life.
Look, Team
Well, I
No
mean,
Kids
that's
and Team
that's
Kids
not really an
are
option, Rob.
not. Team Kids and Team No Kids are not against each other. We're all good. We don't fight against each other. We just exist in different places. We're like like the National League and the American League. Like we don't.
You don't have a designated hitter.
No, no.
What the fuck?
And
That's the
pitchers
difference.
don't bat.
Yeah, actually, that is a good terminology for it.
Yeah, I know it worked, but nobody else watches baseball, so it
I
fell
do.
flat.
I kind of
Okay,
do.
Please don't look
Got
at me to be a baseball reference.
I got it. I got it, Rob. I
Okay.
got your reference.
I don't watch. I haven't watched baseball in years.
I don't even watch
There's
my
a
own
reason for
country's sports.
Also,
But let
Rob,
me not say that too loud. You know why? Puerto
Why?
Ricans out here will kill
I
me
know.
if they
I know,
hear
right?
that
I know,
I
right?
did not watch baseball over the past week.
Hey, you know what you tell
Month.
them? You know what you tell them? You say, America beat your ass in the World Baseball Classic. That's what you tell them.
Oh, see, you want me to not be able to show my face around my family, right?
But hey,
Who?
they did.
Look, you
Who?
colonial bastards. This is just
Hey.
another extension of how you motherfuckers. No.
It's
She
the
got
Wait,
real
first
mad.
now,
time
when you
America
say
Got real
colonial
mad on
bastards,
that.
I'm a bit confused. Are you referring to me or the other guys? It's a bit confusing.
This time, Joe, this time it's not you.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
one time.
I actually needed clarity on that one.
This
Erica,
one
it's the
is the
first time the
first
United States
time.
has won. Let us gloat.
Yo.
Go whoop they whoop.
Whoop-de-whoop.
Jared with his
Let it,
whoop-de-whoop.
in the small, narrow spectrum of things that we haven't won but now have, so we can gloat about it. We won the World
Yeah,
Baseball
yeah. The
Classic.
few things that we haven't won before.
Yeah, says the privileged colonizers of the little island that they fucking took over and slaughtered. I mean, you know, no hard feelings, you know.
What's
I'm
that?
not
We
bitter.
have this.
Hey, sometimes you win a nice house, sometimes you don't.
It's true. Not everybody can win a nice house. Oh, that's
That's a
that's
sentence that
something.
means something.
I know,
You
right?
know, I don't think ever in my existence did I think I would ever say those words together.
First time for everything.
Yeah, this is true. Probably the last time too, because I don't think I'm gonna know anybody else who wins a nice house.
Watch Jerry win it.
A nice house.
I'll
What
settle
is
for a
Anybody that
nice
lives in
house.
Wisconsin probably has the next best chance.
Not me. I don't go anywhere. I go to work and I come back to the basement. Run and hide.
Hey, that's like my life.
I'm like a rabbit. Burrow down on.
Oh.
That's another that's a black
You
reference.
said that real hood just now. So like I'm not quite sure if you were referring to the Winnie the Pooh one or
The
No,
wonderful
no,
thing
I
about
was,
Tiggers.
no, I
Yeah.
was,
Tiggers are
no, I
wonderful
was,
things.
no, I was referring to the basement.
Hey. Hey.
Hey,
Ole.
Ooh la la ah wee wee.
what the hell am I doing tomorrow?
We speaking French now? Oh shit! It better not be one of those shoes.
I have
Word.
no fucking clue. I took French for like a
I can
month.
say 3 words in French. 3
Okay.
words.
Ooh
Je
la
suis
la.
amé.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
bon
okay.
nuit.
Titties.
Wait. All right, let's hear the 3. 1.
I already said them. Ooh la la ah wee wee.
Wow.
Bonjour, oui, and titties.
Oh, that was the whitest thing I've ever heard. Bonjour.
Parlez-vous les français?
You
Je
you said
habite
that.
le Handball.
What?
Just
Je
call for
habite.
a
That means this is where I live. Je habite.
He called her a cunt.
I wish. I
J'avoue.
would. That would be a phrase in French I'd like to know.
Let's ask a Frenchie.
Do we know
Uh,
any
Do you think
Frenchies?
you
do you
do.
think that cunt
Who?
would be the same in French?
I would just put a "lee" in front of it and just go with it.
Who's
To be honest.
who's Frenchie?
Le
I
cunt.
think in French it would be le cunt.
Le cunt.
Ew.
Real guttural. Like,
Good.
like, le cunt.
Le cunt.
Oh, I killed the chat. I'm sorry.
That's
How do
his
you
life.
say cunt in French?
Google
Oh, in
Translate.
français.
Google Translate.
What's the
Oh,
answer?
wait. Oh man. This is not
Cunt
okay.
in France.
Francois. Oh, summer is in
Chat. Apparently, according to Google,
Paris.
Chat?
CHATTE. Shot.
Shot.
It's like you
Which
shot your pants.
noun, cunt, fanny, or twat?
Fanny.
Huh.
I like
Well, in
that
English,
word.
Fanny
English-
means
in English-
vagina in the UK, Erica.
I
Here,
heard.
what?
Wait,
So
what's
fucked
the
up.
what's the correlations with that?
You flop those fans around to breeze your face. I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
That was
I
stupid.
mean,
Well, I wasn't.
it's not. It's not like you can fan yourself with
Thank
a.
you.
With a.
Yeah, you can.
Wait, so
If
fanny
you
it's
try
gonna-
hard enough.
There's going to be some big flaps. That's what we're going to
So
say.
every time somebody referred to a fanny pack, y'all must have been laughing your ass off.
Pretty much. Well, to be honest, it makes more sense because everyone wears a fanny pack on the front. Nobody wears a fanny pack on the back.
So
Jared, you don't-
basically, it's a pussy pack.
Pocket sensible.
Yes.
Jared, you should remember fucking Henny and Chris losing their shit over me constantly putting MIC for microphone in the chat. Because apparently that means vagina.
MIC?
Yeah.
I don't- There's a couple of different ways they have here, but the one that makes the most sense is le con,
Okay.
or the cat. Really, isn't that what that
Yeah.
means? Le chat.
Le chat.
Oh.
The chat cat.
Le chat.
That's funny.
Si, le chat. I am the cunt.
I am the cunt.
I
I
am
have
the cunt.
shot my
Je
pants.
suis le chat.
Well, the ch is like a sh, right?
You have to le chat.
Le chat. Le chat.
Le chat.
Le. Le. I always have trouble with the difference between la and le.
That's right. It's an inferior language, so who cares?
Right?
Oh, she is so drunk. She is so drunk.
Fucking
Drunk.
English,
I
man.
forgot that Drunk Joe's racist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm also racist against other
Well,
Europeans,
that's
so I
not
kind of see it's fine.
racist. That's more xenophobic.
It's more nationalist. It's more like part
Yeah,
of
it's more
yeah, yeah.
nationalist. It's more
That's
nationalist.
yeah.
But it's just racism is a
Yeah.
more fun word to say.
True.
Yes.
It's a buzzword.
Wow, that's a quote.
It is.
Until people start chucking things, we're in a good place.
That's a good point. Always a reasonable one.
Man, I'm fucking tired, man. Fucking tired.
Why?
I've been up all day.
I mean, what's the time?
Yeah,
of it?
age-
About what?
age
About
work.
11 p.m.
Yeah, it's 11.
It's
Well.
12.
12:30.
It's 4 in the morning over here.
God damn.
Yeah, that's how time zones
What?
Yeah, so that is why I'm always drunk on the shoot.
because
I don't think that's
it's
right.
4 a.m.
I think it's because you always drink.
Well, it's like you also have to take into account it's a Friday, and Fridays is my drinking day.
Oh,
Technically,
Friday's your drinking day.
Well, and Saturday.
And Sunday.
And then
Sometimes
Sunday
it's-
only half the day,
And most Mondays. And sometimes Tuesdays.
and
Mm.
sometimes
You could-
why?
You could throw up Wednesday if you want.
I wouldn't.
Well,
You
it's-
you need 2-3 good days of recovery just to allow you kind of,
Okay, Joe, now let's hear your argument for why you deserve to be president of the Ross.
Why should I be president of the Ross? Pretty much, we should declare an all-out, whether not necessarily an aggressive conflict with children of the toast, but they have to be dealt with one way or another.
Here,
I
here.
think here, they are a problem. They need to be dealt with. They are unfunny, and they are the inferior group.
So,
And I think
so
we can
war.
all, as a Ross community, we can all agree on that thing. That
So
unifies.
This is true.
So war is your answer.
War,
May
War
I
is
interject?
the answer.
I think
Peace was
laughingly
never an
dismissing
option,
them,
Jared. It was never an option.
I think dismissing them is way better than war.
What's
You just
better
kind of look
than
at
war?
look at those fuckers, and you just scroll on by. Don't give
Did
them
you
the
just
time.
say meth is better than war?
I said laughingly dismissing them is better than war.
There is
That's what I said.
no. Meth could be an alternative.
That's
Meth.
So my suggestion is number 1. Meth is right below that.
Okay, well, I'm going to interject myself as the peacemaker here.
Or meth maker.
And
No,
Jared,
don't.
Okay,
No,
United
don't.
Nations.
Jared.
Everybody knows they're not going to do
Would you-
anything.
would you accept Joe as one of your generals
Oh yeah,
in the war?
Win-win.
yeah, oh yeah. I already said, yeah. I already said I would put him in the seat in the cabinet.
I also did say that if I was to be put into Parliament, the Ross Parliament, that Jared would be put into the Ministry of Propaganda because of his Photoshop skills.
But you to make this concession, you got to give something back to Joe. What if you give him control of the armies?
I don't care who wins, but
Five
I
guys.
don't care who wins.
Well,
But can
So
I
I can
be
control.
well, technically,
Ministry
Jared
of
already
Magic?
won. Sure,
Yes.
I'll give you that.
Mr. Magic.
Yes.
I feel like
Minister.
Rob needs a gavel to.
I would give you a cabinet job as
A cabinet cleaner. Cabinets
I
need
want-
cleaning.
Build me some
I want-
cabinets.
I want to give you administrative of defense, but that
Oh
seems like
shit!
that seems too.
But to save face and to strengthen the Ross as a whole, you could give him control of the armies.
I don't want
Yes.
to. Well, technically, I would be control of
Who's
the
being?
army as president.
That I just.
That's
don't know
why I'm
what
saying
was.
you elect
dropped
him
my
as your
straw.
military leader,
Yeah, but that seems.
but you retain the power of veto.
That seems like
Who's
giving
that
them
guy?
too. That seems like giving them too much power.
But that would
Can I-
buy you that would buy you the peace with his supporters. You're not thinking about your constituents. There's going to be another election coming up. This is how politics works.
I know, but it's
I
giving
think
them
Jared
too
is
much
having
power.
second thoughts about his presidency.
No, definitely not.
Well, don't worry. You can't say it. I understand.
Well, you can't. You can't just dismiss his supporters. That'll alienate them to your.
Fuck them.
But see, you can't do that.
I'm to quote another president. I am
I'll
president
press
now,
all I
not
want.
him. I'm president all over the place.
You're gonna president all over his back.
Hey, Jared, is Matt your Reich Minister of Propaganda, or can I take that role?
Yeah, you can take that role.
Can I be your gobbles?
Oh, God.
Sure.
Gobbles.
I
You want to assume the role as a Nazi propaganda agent.
I see.
If you're going to be a propagandist, you want to aspire to be the best.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
that's
I'll
what
give you
I'm
that.
not-
And
I'm
he
gonna
was that
be
the propaganda guy.
gobbles. I'm gonna say I'm gonna be his gobbles. You know,
I'm going to
I thought
gobble.
it was Goebbels.
I'm not
Yeah.
gobble
Gobble
Now
these
think of
nuts.
Goebbels, I'm thinking like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
I'm
Goebbels.
gonna make Kate feed our kid suicide pills.
You could be the gerbil.
Yes, I'll be the gerbils.
The German gerbil.
No, Goebbels doesn't work either. I thought it was Goebbels. This is
It
It is. It is.
It's hard to say his name. And take
Wait,
it
we
I
gotta-
was, I was suggesting a parody of that. Being
Man, we
Oh,
gotta-
I see.
Man, we got to find a cabinet position for Joe. I don't want to give him full control of the army.
See, but then you're going to lose his supporters. Joe has a lot of steam built up. You can't fight that kind of momentum. You have to
But
treat
this
it like
is true.
jiu-jitsu and put it in
He's
a place.
got the entire
control it.
punch
Okay,
squad
so
on
all
his
right,
side.
so if I do that, what does
Secretary of
that?
the Interior.
You have to declare war, but then he's strategist.
Ultimately, the
He
war
commands.
pretty much it cements your power. It's like, hey, I'm Jared Tatum. I'm a strong leader. Fuck
Like a
these
Donald
ghost
Rumsfeld
fights.
sort of character.
Exactly. It's cool. You deviate the attention from yourself, and then all the attention's on the war effort. Everyone gets all like patrioty,
Yep.
and then you got all that business going.
Wait, so he would be the Donald Rumsfeld to my George W. Bush.
Yeah, I'd be pure evil. It'd be fun. We could back team up.
Okay.
He said he'd
Alright, I'll
be
take-
patrioty, not
Okay,
patriotic. Patrioty.
you're right.
That's how you play the
Hey,
game.
Okay, I
we
can
don't-
give
we
him
don't
that.
really
I can
use
give
that
him
word
that.
in English, so.
See, and then everybody walks away with, nobody loses face.
All right.
Everybody does what I want because
You get to quell the
I'm the
potential
magician.
uprising.
Okay, all right, I can give him that. I'm okay
You
with that.
all
In
are
one
my
fell
puppets.
swoop, you wipe away all the,
I am
potential protesters.
I am okay
You
with that.
all my puppets. I am the magician.
You know what?
So in potential, in theory, Joe has a lot of power, but you always got that no.
In theory.
Theory.
Yeah, you got that little Italian in your pocket. Don Vito.
Ah, shut up.
That little Italian in your pocket. What the fuck?
Little Vito. Shut up. No, shut up. No, I am mad now. No.
Oh, if I ever get
Yeah.
ambitious, I'm gonna go back through all the old shoes and cut out all the times Jared says I'm mad. It's gonna be a long track.
Or you could just piece together all the no, no, no.
No. No. God
No,
damn it.
no, I'm never gonna do that.
If
That's
we
a lot of
had,
fun.
I wish we had just one listener that had enough time to do all that. But they probably watching it. But they probably watching Hardcore History or some shit like that.
I feel like everybody is playing a game tonight outside of us.
What do you mean?
Like, what kind of games?
Like,
Nobody here
the
has played
video
Kerbal Space
kind.
Program.
This is the first
No.
night in a long time I haven't played a game.
Yeah, right?
I've been up in
Right?
Zelda's ass since the third when it came out.
How's that game?
I fucking love it.
Well, I would hope so if you're up its ass.
Up in it, like
Ass.
take its ass and spread it as far as you can.
I,
and do
I
your
have
face
seen your
right there.
posts, Rob. I have seen your picture comments in some of these threads. You are up that Zelda ass.
I love it.
Ass.
I'm not gonna say
What's
it's worth buying a Switch for, but I do not regret buying a Switch to play that game. I fucking
what's
love that game.
what's the name of this again?
Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. It's the new
Um,
Zelda game for the Nintendo Switch. Or
Did you see? Did you see the pun that Rolo posted? It says,
Wait.
the spots in Breath of the Wild where you restore your memories?
yeah.
They're links to the past.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I think
I'm mad that really broke her. That really
I-
broke her.
like that more than I did. I've put like 50 hours into that game.
I don't know much about Zelda, but
Obviously.
I shut up. But I enjoyed that thread quite a bit.
A lot of
because
fun.
of the puns.
Lot of-
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
No,
I made a really good one, and I literally I asked for pats on the back because it was good, and I was fucking impressed with myself.
I feel that. I've been there.
I needed people to recognize me.
no, I beat the story of the game last night, and I replayed it immediately after with the kids so they could watch it because they like the animations and it's fun. But that game is fucking fantastic. I love it's and I've played every Zelda. I've played all of them. I love them all. This is definitely my new favorite. I love this game. It's so fucking fun. I
well,
can't get
that's
over
nice to
how much I
hear.
enjoy this goddamn game.
That's good to hear because everybody always just wants to complain about shit.
Right?
Tells me everything that you hear about anything, whether it's fucking movies, games, and blah blah blah, whatever. Everybody just wants to tell you what sucked about it. It's like I liked it, but all of this shit sucked.
Don't get me wrong. There are valid critiques to be had when you're
There
playing it on
always
TV.
are.
Like there's
But
weird
the most
frame rate
important
issues.
thing is
It's
that you
fucking
enjoyed
fun,
it.
and I love it.
Exactly. Enough said. All there is to it. Game over. Well, not the game. You can continue the game. But
Yeah.
this one. Like this. Yeah. That's what I
Was
meant.
I beat the game, but I still have
Was
like
it?
fucking 70 shrines and like 900 side quests to do, so I'm not worried about it. Like I got a lot more to play.
To be continued.
To be continued. Sorry. What were you asking, Jared?
I asked something.
You said like you put up a question mark, and I didn't hear what it went to.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I thought you started asking a question and you got interrupted.
Nah.
Sounds right.
If I did, I don't remember. How about Chinese food?
I strongly recommend Breath of the Wild. It is my favorite game right now.
There was
Maybe
a man on the bus today whose breath was quite wild.
ha ha.
It
Not
was
recommended.
terrible.
Also,
And I
Zelda
tell
has really
you,
nice ass.
Yeah.
I was on the bus and I met up with my husband on the bus and I said, give me whatever perfume, cologne, whatever you guys do that you have in your bag. And I stuck it up my nose and it didn't help. It just smelled like good with disgusting. And that was not fun. I had to ride that bus for 20 minutes with that stinky boy.
Stinky boy.
Stinky boy.
You a rude boy.
Yup. Buses. Pfft, what are you going to do?
So we're kind of drifting off here.
Yeah.
Where should we go from now?
Actually, this episode went from weird to pretty enjoyable.
Weirder?
It was still a
This
pretty
is the
weird
first
episode.
time. This is the first time I've shooed just talking on the phone. How does
Correct.
it sound?
That's because you got all that money into that snowball microphone or that fucking Yeti microphone.
Yeah. I
Or
just
fucking-
prefer to not carry my phone for the whole time that we're shooting.
Right.
This is a nice first episode of season 3.
Are we
Nice
That's
one.
right.
Season 3?
Yeah.
I'm glad I was here for the inaugural episode of season 3.
Yeah.
Season 2 was like 3 episodes long.
Yep.
Right, but season 1 was 100.
Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it.
That's what the
It's like
fuck the
it's
shoes
like
do.
the angry video game nerd Blu-rays. The first one is
Is it? Please tell me how.
The first one is $50 and it's the first 100 episodes. The second one is $50 and it's episodes 101 through 114.
May I ask you a question?
What?
Why the fuck would anybody buy 100 episodes of his stuff?
I was considering it just to support him. I could watch him for free on YouTube.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Right, but I was considering it.
Okay, just to support kind of thing. Like, you know,
Right.
when you give like $1,000
I was gonna throw some in the hat.
and you get a tote bag. Cool,
Yeah.
cool. No, I get it. I get
And
it.
then the current administration tears down that shit.
Yo, that's dead ass. Like, the Grouch is too old to be looking for work. Like, shit is real out in Sesame Street. First gentrification, then this. I mean, shit. Big Bird, they discriminate against that
Did
motherfucker.
you just assume they're genter?
Did
Yes.
I? Shit.
Yes.
Fuck it. Everybody's a woman.
At first,
Okay.
and then the chromosomes deviate.
Can we make that another quote?
Science is fake news. So, whatever.
Nature finds a way. Jurassic Park
And-
talk.
and yet, out of all this craziness, NASA's being funded.
Yo, you know what?
Right?
We are going to Mars.
I was having this
Europa.
discussion. I was having this discussion with Hazelnuts today because I just figure it like this. You know how we was all like, you know, manifest destiny. We taking shit because we can, right? So
Okay.
NASA is going out of space and they're gonna be like, oh, Mars, fuck you, we taking shit. And that's why, because Trump wanna have buildings on Mars.
Mars.
He wants to colonize Mars and make the first hotel there. I
That's
guess.
what it be.
You know what? If he does, I'm okay with that move.
At least
Yeah,
out.
like he could stay there though. As long as he stays there.
Get us there.
If you went
Get
to,
us to Mars.
if you went to
Whatever
Atlantic
it takes
City,
to get us there, it's fine. Just do it.
Nah, like I'm cool with him
Dude.
getting there and staying there
We'll
by
get the
himself.
kinks out later. Get us there first. We'll figure it out. Just get us there. We'll figure it out.
like, I'm glad. Look, I'm glad NASA is being funded. I am really excited about that. But it's weird that out of all these budget cuts, the one place that you think would get more budget cuts is actually being funded more.
No. And do you know why? I can
Why?
explain this perfectly.
Okay.
The generation that Trump is most trying to appeal to is the fucking Apollo generation.
Mm-hmm.
They
Showtime
love
or Emmy
NASA.
night?
Space race.
They love
It
NASA.
makes us better than the Russians.
Not the Sandman, Erica.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Ain't nobody rubbing
No,
the
it
tree
does.
trunk.
It makes us better than the Russians.
Yeah.
If we beat them to Mars.
We don't
Right.
want to
That's what
be
those-
better than the Russians.
Maybe
We're
China.
friends, but not friends than
People
with the
he's
Russians.
pandering to want us to be better than the Russians.
Maybe China.
But yet he has no real anger towards the Russians for
Yet he's
quote-unquote
not.
reasons. You know what?
Yeah,
No,
he's
no.
not.
Let's stop.
Yeah,
Time
right.
out,
Why
time
are we
out,
doing
time
this?
out, Stop. Let's stop.
My
Let's
bad.
not.
My bad. That's
Stop.
me. That's all me.
Let's stop this. All
I
right,
gotta take that. That's
We're
my
done.
L. I
we're
fucked
done.
up. My
We're
bad.
done.
We could just
Oh.
ask Joe.
I will not get into this.
No, we're done. No.
He's like, he did not have sexual relations with that president.
No, let's stop.
Not with that one.
No, we're stop. We're done.
Oh.
Yeah, we have
No,
a
it's
new rule.
the
Check
part
Money
us out on
changed hands.
SoundCloud and
It's
It's all
iTunes.
in the past.
We have a new rule. We're not going there.
No,
All right.
we can't, because it might seem funny at first, and then you realize
it gets
it's all real.
This shit gets real.
Well, my microwave is already recording me, so it doesn't even matter.
Stop.
Listen, if you had nothing-
As funny as that is, we have to stop.
Yeah.
My hand looked like it got shot, but it was just grease.
What?
Yeah, let
The
me take
movie?
a picture.
The
No,
movie.
no.
Lightning.
No.
Yep. Keep talking, we'll keep talking.
Tell me more. Like, did he have a car?
Tell me more. Did you
Did
get
you
there?
get very far? Uh-huh.
Isn't
Uh-huh.
that song?
Tell me, did
isn't
she
that-
put up a fight? The
Yeah,
fuck is
yeah,
wrong with
yeah.
you?
That song's kind of rapey.
Yeah, how rapey
Very
is that,
rapey
right?
song.
No, it's just that one dude.
Right? And then they talking about how Grease Lightning is a real pussy wagon. You
And
know,
Mickey's a rapist. We know this.
yeah. You know, at first I didn't even
Oh, what's
know.
on your arm? Sorry.
Yeah, it's Grace. It's Grace Scars.
Ow.
I was flipping the pan and the oil got into my arm.
An Oreo.
What?
You say an Oreo is in your arm?
No, oil.
Oil. Yeah,
what-
Jared's just fucking mashing down and mainlining fucking Oreo.
No. The funniest thing about this.
fucking dead.
The funniest thing about it is how offended and mad he was about that. Fucking
Oreo,
Oreos.
you motherfucker.
Fucking Oreos.
Dead. I am dead. I am talking from the other fucking side.
fucking Oreos.
We're on Twitch every Friday, being how this is going to be the preview.
No shit. I wasn't ready.
Shit.
So Jared is part Oreo now.
Yeah, no, he's just mainlining them. He's just straight up shooting up Oreos.
It's in your
Got
DNA.
his fucking, he's got his rubber fucking hose out.
Actually, I would go
Hmm.
for some Oreos
He's
right now.
glad the cops didn't find his Oreo stash when they found the code.
Son, fuck Oreos. I've had Girl Scout cookies like
Oh,
5 out of 7
Oh,
nights
so good.
in the past week.
I cannot find. I cannot find. I
Yo,
cannot
you
find
should
the
have
peanut
told me.
butter
I got a
ones.
plug. I
You
got the
got a
plug.
plug? You got a plug?
Yeah, but I mean they're gone now. Shit, season's over.
Oh,
You either got cookies or you
season's
Missed
don't.
it.
over.
You missed it. It's
But
Oh,
you
over.
know what? I heard. I didn't see them because I didn't see them. But I heard that Walmart carries Girl Scout cookies,
I might
What?
be doing an emergency trip
and
to
I was
Walmart tonight.
like,
I'm
that
going to
don't make no
Walmart.
goddamn sense.
How?
How now, brown cow? I don't know. But
That would get me to go to Walmart. I have not been to
That's where I have
Walmart.
my Nintendo Switch.
I have not been to Walmart in a year.
yeah, but they going quick, because it's that season. The niggas is seeing that people got Walmart, that people got Girl Scout cookies. And they like, yo,
Alright.
where you got that shit from?
All right, Pusher, calm down.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it while
First
it's getting
taste
good.
is free. Nah,
Gotta
second
get it.
thought.
Nah, fuck that. I'm charging from number 1. Shit ain't nothing free.
Life is hard. Don't ask me for shit.
It's hard out here for a pimp trying to make that money for the rent.
Classic tune.
That's what I said. Yo.
Oh,
I think the party's over. The party's over. What about mine?
Yeah.
The party's
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. All right. You know it. We're
Word.
calling it.
hey, you kept it one part just so you don't have to do one art, didn't you?
Exactly.
Anybody? Oh, wait. Go ahead. Finish the shoe.
Forget
My bad.
Hard.
I forgot
I've
how
been on
this
the
shoe
call
ended.
for an hour and
So,
20 minutes.
Check us out on
Before.
SoundCloud.
Check us out on SoundCloud and
on
iTunes.
iTunes, the quote unquote shoe, at the
the
quote
quote-
shoe on Twitter,
Uh-huh.
the quote unquote shoop de whoop on
Shoop de whoop.
Facebook for the
Really-
moment
really-
group.
really
It's
gotta
closed
change.
group. Just search for it.
We really gotta change that name.
Yeah, it should be quote unquote shoe, being how we plug that like a trillion fucking times.
Let's shoot the whoop.
But shoot it whoop was funny.
Shoop de whoop.
Shoop
I'm
de
sorry,
whoop.
shoot.
Shoop
Shoop
de
the
whoop.
whoop,
Shoop
de
de
whoop,
whoop.
de whoop.
So check us out on the quote unquote shoe tube on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to watch shoes, make sure you don't forget that quote unquote part. Twitter, Instagram, bunch of other shit.
All run by the lovely Megan.
All of that social
Who
media.
didn't make a cameo this series.
Technically, she did for a minute. Then she died a lot.
She wasn't a player, she just died a lot.
She was. Good
Well,
night, everybody.
Yeah, it was
Good
just-
night, everybody. All right, now the show's over. Anybody want to hang out?
I want to hang out.
No, I don't.
I-
I'm tired. I am tired.
Right.
I will share a link as soon as I get it.
It's been a long motherfucking week.
Mm-hmm.
Bye,
Yeah.
hoes.
It's 4:25.
I thought
I
Joe
don't
went
know
to
how
bed
to
like an
hang up
hour
on
ago.
this.
Well, you should have.
No, I should have. I really should have. But I did not.
Instead, I decided to make poor decisions, like normal.
Exactly, Rob. You know it far too well.
I know how it goes. No, it's not you. I'm saying what I do most nights.
You saying it's not you and
Adios,
Sam?
amigos.
I'd apparently rather watch stupid YouTube videos and get sleep I desperately need.
Yes, 5 o'clock in the morning, going on YouTube to see how many ducks could fit in a car. Because you need to know these information.
What kind of car are we talking about?
uh,
A
Sedan.
Yugo. A Yugo.
Prius, a Prius.
So a Yugo.
Yeah, not a big car,
About
but a
the same
small one.
size.
Because you don't want to
Okay.
you don't want to put that many ducks in one thing.
Average.
You don't want all your ducks in one coop.
Yeah.
Of a duck. Okay, Google, what is the average dimensions of a duck? In metric, please. I'm not
You know what?
American.
You know what? I want
What
that
is
to be
the unladen weight of a swallow?
You know what? I want that to be the title of the shoe this week.
What?
Dimensions of a duck.
Too many ducks in one coop.
You don't want all your ducks in one coop.
You don't want all your ducks in one coop.
But it's a chicken coop.
I can have a duck driving a coop.
Oh, a car. I see.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
It's a double entendre.
Ah.
It's the frozen tundra.
It's the frozen tundra. Way up north.
Okay.
Okay, I'm tired, man.
Yeah, I think I might hit it too.
All right, everybody.
I am yet to find the average dimensions of a duck. I am on Google right now trying to find this.
Wait. I want to see how this ends.
Narrow it down to mallard. Say Drake Mallard. Average.
Oh god.
Not Drake Mallard.
Yes,
That's
Drake
the
Mallard.
average duck.
That'll
Thank-
bring up fucking
Darkwing
goddamn
duck, but
Darkwing
no,
Duck.
no, but Drake Mallard is still a real fucking thing.
I know that. I've shot ducks. They tasted horrible, so I stopped shooting them.
Well, they don't all taste horrible.
They taste like fucking liver.
What,
Not
ducks?
all of them.
What, ducks?
Yeah.
Duck
They're
has a
kind
more.
of gamey.
Yeah,
No,
they are.
wild
They
duck,
are.
not domestic.
I
Okay.
like
Okay.
taking ducks and turning them into jerky personally.
Wait, you say quail?
Ducks.
Ducks.
Duck.
Wild
Okay.
wild ducks.
Yeah, okay. All right. I give you that.
Of course, the dude that took me loaded his fucking shotgun up with twos.
Oh Jesus.
And it's just like, are you even going to eat this thing, or are you just killing stuff?
Shredding shit in the air
A
for
little bit
the
of
sake.
column A, a little bit of
Hey,
column
if
B.
it flies, it dies.
I know those people. If it flies, it dies. If it's brown, it's down.
Yep.
I go fucking to bed. Stop it. Stop being in my space.
See,
Joe.
are you talking to the ducks now, Rob? What's go?
No, he's talking to you, Joe. Get off his fucking
Oh,
page.
good. Oh, good point.
You're pissing on the military commander of the Ross.
But I'm the
Oh,
propaganda commander.
So
the
you
military
need to work
commander
in
is shit
concert
takes.
with him.
We should.
We really should.
You know
We
what?
said-
Frog has a watery taste to it.
I'll just be Rasputin.
Like it tastes like
So weird
It's like-
psychic nut job.
Yep.
this is
Yep.
probably a weird.
Sounds
It's
good.
probably a weird way to describe
Poison
it.
me, shoot me, wrap me in a rug, throw me in a river.
You're good.
You need
no,
to
no,
work
that'll
on your
kill
beard,
me, but
Rob,
only just.
to get to Rasputin status.
Frog is like if you injected water into a chicken.
Oh shit! I didn't think Joe would take that personally. I should have known.
Oh, no, I don't.
He said very convincingly.
Frog has a really weird taste.
Probably okay.
I don't mind frog.
I eat snails.
Thing that got me
Yes.
about turtles was how fucking long it takes to bleed them out.
Oh no.
You have to hang turtles for like 4 fucking days, sometimes 7.
Sheesh.
God damn, are they delicious?
Like how delicious.
Super delicious.
Like
Oh, I wish that would have been on the shoe.
I'm still recording.
Oh, okay.
like
Super delicious.
see,
Just the way you
see-
said it sounds so good.
Turtle
See,
soup
those-
is amazing.
See those who listen to the SoundCloud and iTunes.
Aren't you glad you listen to us on SoundCloud and iTunes?
The only way to listen.
No, not technically.
Well, it's the only way that matters.
Hmm.
Does
Oh.
Does it really matter?
None of this
Nothing
matters.
really matters.
I've had my doubts.
Ah, Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Jinx, you owe me a fucking ice hockey trailer.
Yeah. You can come over and sleep in it.
Yeah, there you go. It's a bunkhouse. It's your guest
Yeah.
house. It's your fucking
We
guest
could,
house.
we could make it the portable shoe studios.
Put it in your backyard.
Oh,
The studio. There we
when
go.
we finally do the shoe tour,
Yeah.
cross country shoe tour.
That nobody wants or asks for.
Nobody would ever go to.
Yeah, nobody would give a flying fuck.
But wouldn't that make it even better?
We'd like to book some time on your center stage. This is
Yes.
at Denny's. I'm aware.
Yes.
I saw the sign.
It opened up my eyes. I saw the sign.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, you
No.
know it's good.
No.
Yes. Yes.
I know many things. None of those is that was good.